Good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and you are watching and listening to Weller Does Delmarva. We are live. We are alive. We are in Smith's Cafe in Seaford. We are celebrating 287 times we did this show. We were all young when we started, and now we're 287 weeks older than we were. So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva. We do it each and every Saturday morning right here at Smith's Cafe. We are live on Facebook. We would appreciate, I don't know exactly what pages we're on, but if you would, hit the share button as soon as you can. And if you want to start a watch party, we don't even mind that, okay? Also, in just a minute or two, we are going to join Delaware 105.9. So if you're watching on Facebook, you got to get rolling. You'll be able to hear it on the radio. And then remember, we keep all of the shows. So if at any time you want to go back and watch it, or if you're ever on the show and you want to share your segment with your friends or your business or whatever, that's the nice thing about this. It's not like your typical advertising where it's one and done. You can use it. You can share it. We also keep it at WellerDoesDelmarva.com and Weller Does Delmarva on the Facebook. So here we are. We're going to talk to Colin Walls in just a second. We're inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford. We want to thank them for sponsoring the show. We're here each and every Saturday morning from 7 to 9. Today is a big day, I believe, at Walls Service Center.
Yeah, it's my son Colin's birthday. His 22nd birthday. So
happy birthday, Colin.
Thank you, Colin. He has a day off from here, and I'm not making him work at the shop either. So
really? So he's got today off? Going to give him tomorrow off?
Tomorrow, and he's taking Monday off.
Monday off.
And he had yesterday off.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Wow, very good.
Yeah, I'm not.
Well, happy birthday, Colin. I don't even know if he's awake this early or not on his day off. He is?
Yep, I've already talked to him.
Oh,
yep.
Okay. All right. Well, good morning.
Good
happy
morning.
Birthday.
Happy birthday, Colin, and took him out to dinner last night. So.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Hey, Wall Service Center, we are open today, even though he's not going to be there.
Going to open anyway?
We're going to open anyway, yeah.
Wow, okay.
So
about 8 o'clock?
Yeah,
open
8
about 8? Okay.
Yeah, 8 o'clock. Hey, did you notice your sticker up in your window?
I did. It's all like typed up and everything.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah. What? How did you get the Sharpie marker to look so typed looking?
That's my handwriting. It's so good.
I see.
Right.
Oh, very
so
good.
we got the new oil change stickers. I wonder if you noticed it.
Yeah,
or not,
I did.
So.
I was like, wow, it looks like something
got our
printed
logo on it and everything. That's pretty neat, isn't it?
Pretty good. I agree.
Yep. So anyway, we are open today. And, I don't think we have any appointments available, but call Tracy when we open and see. And
right.
maybe we
She'll
can
be
get
there
you
at
Monday.
8.
Yeah. Be there at 8. So this thing right here. Here we go.
Okay, here we go.
This is your favorite thing, Jim.
The oil change checkup. I call it like a health checkup.
Yeah,
the health of your vehicle.
It's a check sheet. You know, we
you check the hoses.
Yep, we look at the hoses.
What do you do?
You
kind of see if they're kind of dry rotted or anything.
Yeah, and sometimes we look to see if they're the original ones. So sometimes, I mean,
the original ones at 120,000 miles is a problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is. Yeah, I mean that's when you want to start. They're 100,000 mile belts and hoses on newer cars.
All right.
So belts and hoses generally are 100,000 miles. So they're a lot better than they used to be.
Right, because the opposite is you don't check it. You end up with a great big surprise along the road.
Right, and a belt or a hose surprise is not a good surprise.
Right, because that
not going
absolutely requires a towing.
Yeah.
And it could require a new engine.
Yeah,
if it
could
were to
be
overheat or something like
that.
that.
But we're also looking at other things like air filter.
The cabin air filter.
Even the cabin air filter. That filters the incoming air to your car. Not all cars have it, but a lot of them, the newer ones do. We're looking at your wiper blades.
Yep.
Most people only think of their wiper blades when they turn them on and they use them and they
don't work.
Or
and then they get busy and forget about them.
Exactly. So we're looking at that for you. We're looking at your tires. We're looking at your brakes. We're checking your battery. We're not just looking at it and say, yeah, battery looks all right.
Right.
We're actually checking
Hooking
it
a
with
thing
a
to
special
it, a gizmo.
tester made just for batteries.
Made just for batteries.
And then we're going to give you percentages on the battery. We're going to give you actual numbers on your brakes. So we're not just saying, yeah, the brakes need to be replaced because they're about that thick.
Right.
We're actually giving you numbers. They're 2 millimeters.
Mm-hmm.
2 millimeters, they need to be replaced.
I would agree.
So,
same way with the depth of the tread of tires.
And the tread of the tires, exactly. So, and we're going to let you know if there's any weird wear on them, you know, if it's out of alignment maybe or something.
You're doing this because you guys have been around a long time, and you just know it's important to know what kind of shape your car's
I said
in.
before that we've always done this. We just never, until a few years ago when I got this checklist, we never had an actual checklist. So this prevents us from missing something. It's easy to forget something when you're looking at, I don't know, how many, 50 different things on here?
Right.
Yeah, or 100 or
and
whatever
you don't charge
it is.
any extra for that. You
No
just do it
extra
every time somebody gets an oil change.
Exactly. Yep.
Wow.
Wall Service Center. Give us a call, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in and pick up one of these free calendars.
You still got some?
I still have some, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So if you need a calendar, he's got some brand new calendars, no charge. And that oil change thing, what I like about it is I don't normally hardly ever drive my wife's car. So it makes it so when I do get my oil changed, I know what kind of shape it's in. Yep, I hear it. We're going on the radio. I can hear them telling me. I hear the music, everybody. So, good morning to my Delaware 1059 audience. We've been on Facebook for a couple minutes, and we've been in the restaurant for an hour now entertaining everybody. So, we're here in Smith's Cafe in Seaford. We thank them for sponsoring the show. And I think in just a minute, we're actually going to have a collage that's going to tell you what's going on. Oh, I see that. That's the collage. So, anyway, we have a lot of different things going on today. We're here in Smith's Cafe, and I just want to let you know that if you want to come down and watch the show, we actually have people do that. We're going to have a watch party. Is that right, Katie? Is that what a watch party is on Facebook? They come here to Smith's Cafe and watch it? Is that right? Yeah, and eat food. So, anyway, here we go. I think we're going to have this collage, and the voice you're going to hear is the cool Bobby B, Bob Backman. Here we go. Ready? Go.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Matt McCoy joins us this morning to chat about running for Seaford Town Council. Jimmy from Weller's talks up all the hot deals at Weller's Utility Trailers. Dover Mayor Robin Christensen stops by for a chat about our capital city. We are live from Smith's Cafe in Seaford. Join us for Weller Does Delmarva.
All right. And I want to thank Katie for making that collage. She makes them like a week in advance and does a good job. So anyway, Bob Backman gets up early on Saturday mornings and does that voiceover for us. So we're here at Smith's Cafe. I want to talk real quick about Dry Zone. Everybody hears us talk about Dry Zone week after week after week after week. And they're like, how much can you say about a company? Well, I just talked to a friend of mine who thought he had a structural problem with his house. Turns out he's got moisture under his house and too much moisture, which is affecting the foundation of his house. Dry Zone comes in, offers a solution. I said, oh, you could shop around. There's plenty of people that think they're doing it just like Dry Zone does. But I'm telling you from experience, I've had them do numerous projects for me. There isn't anybody that I know of on the Delmarva Peninsula that has the expertise or the products that are specifically designed for what Dry Zone does. So a lot of people, they go to the big box stores and they buy this, and maybe it works, maybe it don't. With Dry Zone, everything they use is made just exactly for the purpose they're using it, no other reason. So Dry Zone offers free estimates, so whether you need a crawl space encapsulation, whether your basement has some moisture in it, whether you want to maybe remodel your basement with some very environmentally friendly products that will never grow mold. What are they called? Non-organic, I think is the things. So anyway, I just want to let you know Dry Zone can do it all. Also, electrical work. I had an electrical problem just the other day. Called them up. They came out the same day. Told me what's going on. It was a perfect experience. So I'm letting you know whether it's crawl space work, whether it's structural things. I remember the time we went to Jack Riddle's house and his sidewalk was dipping, and they poly leveled it. They leveled his sidewalk up. He was amazed. We did this show in his front yard while Dry Zone leveled his sidewalk, and he stood there with his arms crossed like he wasn't really buying into it. And when they were done, it was done. So if you need poly level, you're getting ready to uncover your pool, maybe your cement or your concrete is sagging and dipping and diving, you're worried about somebody tripping or falling, they can level it all up for you. So Dry Zone is an amazing company. What they do well. They know what they're doing. You give them a call. Estimates are free. If you have a Weller's discount card, you actually save 5% on any project with Dry Zone by using a Weller's discount card. So their phone number is 684-5034. It works best if you dial it in that exact order, 684-5034. Give them a call. Tell them I sent you. It's dryzone.com, or stop in to their worldwide headquarters, which are on Route 16 in Ellendale. All right, next, I have a guest, young lady I've known for a while, Kim Stevenson. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How about you? Thank you for having me.
Last time you were here, I forgot what we talked about. Well, one of the things was you, at one point in your life, were the Mother of the Year.
I was the, don't, you messed up.
Because you're the Mother of the Year every year.
I was the young Mother of the Year.
Is that what it was?
Don't lose that part of the title. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I remember that. It was a big deal. Made all the local newspapers and made me proud to know you.
Oh, thank you.
But I'm thinking you're probably the Mother of the Year every year with your daughter.
Well, I think so. I'm not sure she agrees all the time.
All right. So today we're going to talk about Make-A-Wish.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Make-A-Wish, I guess tell us what's your involvement with them. I kind of know them just from what they do. I don't know how I got to know these people. I was involved with them years ago for something. But
well, it's a good cause, so of course you'd be
no
involved.
doubt. Yeah.
Now, Make-A-Wish, we're Make-A-Wish Delaware, which is one of the big things. I'm the community relations manager for Make-A-Wish Delaware.
Okay.
Well, there's Make-A-Wish America, which is the umbrella over everything.
But the Delaware one's the big one.
Delaware is our chapter. That's
Okay.
right. So, and
all right.
we provide life-changing wishes for critically ill children.
Yes. And it makes an unbelievable difference.
It does. It's amazing. In fact, there was just a scientific study that shows that children who receive their wish, it's often a turning point in their care and recovery.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. It's like a burst of hope.
It is. It is. It gives them hope and makes them want to be more involved in their treatment. And so,
okay.
Yeah,
And Make-A-Wish, my best understanding is a child with a very rather serious illness.
Yes.
Their parents are busy, just trying to make ends meet, stay with doctor's appointments, keep things going. Make-A-Wish comes along and says, "Hey, we want to grant a wish for this child."
Correct.
Is that about it?
That's it. Yeah. The
Okay.
child is someone recommends them for the wish, a
Okay.
doctor or their family, and then yes, Make-A-Wish steps in and says, "All right." They figure out what the child's one true wish is,
Right.
and then try to grant it.
And this wish could have been a wish whether they're sick or whether they're healthy. I mean, it's a wish that they have.
Correct.
So, like, what's an example of a wish?
Well, there's different kinds of wishes. There's a wish to go, a wish to do, a wish to be, a wish to meet.
Okay.
And there's also a wish to give, which is a
Okay.
new thing. So, but like one little boy just wanted to ride in an 18-wheeler truck and talk to his sister on a CB.
No kidding.
No kidding. And so, they didn't just give him a ride in a truck. They,
Right.
like they had a convoy of
Wow.
all these trucks, and it was so. And a lot of our biggest wish is children want to go to Hawaii or Disney.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Not Lincoln or Bridgeville.
That's third or fourth on the
Okay.
list usually.
Just
yeah.
checking. All right. And have you ever? Do you ever go on one of these trips, or do you just see them when they take off, or
We
what does
send them
Make-A-Wish-
on their way.
You send them on their way.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have big wish
Okay.
reveals and
Okay.
and yes, give the child their wish and then talk to them when they come back. So.
Wow.
But-
Okay. All right. Well, do you have an event coming up?
We do have a big event coming up.
Okay.
There's on March 21st in
March
Dover
21st.
at Dover Downs is Gals That Give. It's a girls' night out.
Really?
So yep.
At Dover Downs.
At Dover Downs.
Okay. So
And
this is a big event.
It is. They're expecting 300 women to show up. We've
Really?
got more than 100 silent auction items.
Really?
Yes.
So it's a big fundraiser.
It is.
Is there a goal?
We haven't set a dollar goal. We just
Okay.
want people to come and. Right
Have a
now,
good time.
we just really want people to come. We want people to know about Make-A-Wish and what we're doing.
Okay.
And we would love to make money because the more money we make, the more wishes we can grant.
Correct.
Last year,
Right.
we granted 61 wishes for children in Delaware.
Wow.
And we'd really like to grant.
It's more than one a week. That's pretty good.
Yeah, we'd like to grant 70 wishes
Wow.
this year.
Okay. All right. So this is an event. Are we talking 18 and older, 21 and
It's a
older?
21 and older event.
21 and older. Okay.
And it's for women.
Okay.
It's women. It's a girls'
women.
night
Okay.
out.
All right. And so, what are people expected to do, and what can people expect?
Okay.
What's this night going to be like? Is it?
Well, it's $25 to come.
Okay.
You have to buy your ticket ahead of time. We don't
Okay.
sell tickets at the door.
right, because you're going to sell out.
Right.
You're only going to sell so many. I guess,
Exactly.
is what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Okay.
So you can go on to Facebook and look up Make-A-Wish Delaware, or you can look up Gals That Give, and it's called Do Good Gals That Give event for Make-A-Wish Delaware.
Make-A-Wish
And
Delaware,
So there'll
okay.
be a lot of food. There'll be a good time. There's contests to see who can make the most noise. And so they have.
Are you going to this?
Yes.
Okay.
Last time I went to one of these events, we had women standing on chairs, waving
Really?
napkins over their heads. So, yep. It's
Making noise.
Making noise. It's a lot of fun.
So there's a lot of. It's just a good, relaxing, fun night.
It
what you're
is.
saying.
And then we have a few minutes that we talk about Make-A-Wish, and we're going to
Okay.
have one of our wish kids there to tell about
Oh,
her
really?
wish and how
Okay.
and what it did for her and where she. What
So
she
how
did.
does this night raise money?
From the silent auction items.
Okay.
And it's a chance
okay.
auction. So it's one of those where you come and you buy tickets, and put it in the bucket.
And you just start pulling numbers.
Start pulling numbers, and everybody gets a chance.
All right. Do you need anybody to donate any items?
We would love to have people donate items. We have to get them in by next Wednesday.
Okay. So if somebody's watching or listening and wants to donate an item, they can?
Yep.
Okay.
They look up, you can call me, Kim Stevenson.
If you want to donate an item, you can call Kim.
Yes. K. Stevenson I can give you my weird email address with Make-A-Wish because it's phila.desv.wish.org.
Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad.
That's not. But, everybody's like phila.desv.wish.org because it's Philadelphia, Delaware, Susquehanna Valley.
Wow. I would create my own special Facebook page. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Well, this is an event coming up. How full are you?
Well, most people buy their tickets the last minute, but you'd
rather them do it ahead of time.
We've already sold about 100 tickets.
Oh, okay. And you're only selling 300.
300. So
okay.
Yeah.
All right, you ready to take a picture? All right. Katie does a great job of taking pictures.
Katie does do a
We're
great
trying to
job,
break the 110,000 picture mark.
Oh.
So I think we're at 108,000 so far.
So
she's done a good job with that little iPad.
I say if anybody can do it, it's Katie.
Yep. All right. So this event's coming up. It's a fundraiser. If anybody wants to donate some items to the silent auction, they can do that.
Yep.
All right. If anybody wants to come, they need to be a lady, 21 or older.
Correct.
And they want to have a good time. It's only $25
right.
is what you're saying.
Exactly.
So, it's a good event.
It is. It's a great event.
And it's a fundraiser. And what else do we need to know about Make-A-Wish? How could somebody get involved? Is there any room for anybody to be involved other than giving?
Oh, there's plenty of things people can do. We need people to be wish organizers.
Okay.
And Make-A-Wish overall has 35,000 volunteers.
Okay.
So not quite that many in Delaware, but we would like to have more in Delaware because
I just noticed I don't hear anything. I don't know if the Delaware does any advertising or in other words. So just and I'm in a small circle, but I don't hear a thing.
Well, we're
about
new.
them, and I
Actually,
just wondered.
The Delaware chapter is only a little over a year old.
Then that would explain
That would be it. And that's why I'm here.
Okay.
Everybody, Make-A-Wish Delaware.
Okay. Because I'm just saying, I at one point I was really involved, and I don't remember why. I must have had somebody that was going through something, is what I'm thinking. But I just haven't heard anything in a while. So I want you to know, as far as this show, you are welcome to be on every now and then. If you want to be, if we can schedule weeks in advance, we like that, in other words. So just so you know, okay?
We'd love it.
Because I think it's a great organization. I know some people that have went and been granted a wish, and it was life-changing, not only for the child, but also for the family and everybody around them.
Right.
In other words, just to see the outpouring of caring and giving, and you had said it makes a difference. I've seen it make a difference.
We had one mother call us and say, to just have a week away from the world of cancer, there's just no way to put a price on that.
Correct.
So.
All right, so people can get involved, people can donate, ladies can come to this event. Is there anything else you want to say or add? Or
I just hope more people get involved with Make-A-Wish.
Okay.
And if you have a group that you'd like to know more about Make-A-Wish, I would love to come talk to people about Make-A-Wish.
Right. So if you have like a civic group or a club or church group or a bridge group or a canasta group or whatever. So, all right. Anything else?
That's it. Thank you so
sure?
much. Well, wait. I wanted to give you.
Okay.
I know you're talking calendars, but we wanted to give you a Make-A-Wish calendar so you can see more about our kids and a Make-A-Wish.
Oh wow!
Is
that a chip clip?
It is.
Wow, very
you can
good.
Stick it on your refrigerator so that you always remember Make-A-Wish and all the work we're doing with kids.
Great organization. I got to figure out why I was involved. Because there was something.
Because you
it
do
has
good
stuck
things
with me.
for the world.
I know, but this was heavy. I remember it was something. So, all right. Well, I'm going to thank you. Please keep me in mind if you want to be on again. Okay. Just let Katie know. She's going to give you a little card and ask for a survey how we did. And thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. See you. Take care. Bye. Tell Dave I said hi. I forgot to say that. Okay. All right. Ben Windsor is watching in Lewis and says, good morning. Ben, how are you doing today? So we appreciate everybody, whether you're watching on Facebook or whether you are listening on the radio. We're going to talk to my little boy, Jimmy. My son, Jimmy, is coming down. So come on down, Jimmy, when you get a minute. I do want to remind you, Smith's Cafe on Sunday mornings has started this breakfast buffet, and it's like $8.95, and they've got all kinds of things, and it's all you can eat. It starts at 8. So if you are hungry on Sundays, maybe Sundays a day you're not hungry. Now, tomorrow we're all going to be hungry because we lose an hour of sleep. We set our clocks forward. So when you get up at 5 o'clock tomorrow, it's really going to be 6 o'clock. So anyway, you're going to need to get up at 4 o'clock, or it's going to feel like it. Jerry Carroll, how you doing there, young man? So anyway, Smith's Buffet, $5.99, $5.95 if you're 10 and under. 2 and under's free. And adults are only $8.95, and that is every Sunday starting at 8. I believe it's about 8 to noon, okay? And it's all you can eat for a wonderful breakfast buffet made from scratch right here at Smith's Cafe. Do not forget tomorrow, you need to make sure that you, what was I getting ready to say? That you set your clocks forward. I can't believe that. I'm going to lose an hour of sleep. We're going to do a survey in a little while, like what do you do? How do you recover an hour of your life? I don't even know how to do it. So I'm counting life by the minute anymore. All right, Jimmy Weller is arrived. He's here. Jimmy, how you doing?
Tired but good.
Tired but good. You were not out all night, were you?
I was not out all night.
Okay, stopped about 1 or 2?
Probably around 8 or 9.
8 or 9? You're kidding me. You mean not this morning. You mean last night.
Last night. I'm an old soul.
That was an early night. Where'd you go for dinner last night? Did I see a picture somewhere? Maybe not.
I got Andy's Takeout.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
And how was Andy's Takeout?
Oh, amazing.
What'd you get, wings or pizza?
No, I got a slice of pizza, and they have this turkey sub calzone wrap.
Yeah.
It's just to die for.
Really?
Yep.
All right. So, what's up with you today? You're in sales?
In sales.
Okay. Terry's off.
Terry's off.
Okay. So it's you and Steve.
Yep.
Devin working?
Devin's working. Bert's
working. Okay. We've been selling a lot of sheds, they tell me.
Yes.
Why do people buy sheds?
Extra storage.
Extra storage. For stuff they already own, or do people buy a shed and then go purposely buy things to put in it?
Never thought of that.
We need to do a survey. Survey says, why do people buy a shed? Boom. I don't know, because the first shed they have is not big enough. Didn't you used to have 2 sheds at your house?
I did.
Did you have stuff in both of them?
I did.
So one was not enough.
No.
All right. And what else has been selling here lately? How we doing with the mud? Anybody taking any mud with them?
No, I wish they would.
Gosh.
We've got plenty of mud to spare.
You know, the mud was drying out the other day, and I was thinking we need some more rain because our mud's starting to not look like the mud it was. We got the ruts, don't we?
Start hosting mud events.
Mud events. Mud hops.
Mud hops.
Oh, my gosh.
Do mud wrestling.
Mud wrestling. That's right. Mud wrestling. When people want to make a deal on a trailer, it would be like we'll have a mud wrestling thing. All right. How about working on trailers? Have we been busy with service or parts or
Very
repairs?
busy with that. A lot of welding jobs.
Really?
I don't know if people know that we do welding and repairs on trailers.
Okay.
Not
George
so
is
much
our shop guy.
But
fixing something.
yeah.
All right. We have a lot of used trailers.
Yes.
How are we getting them? We buying them or trading them?
Both.
Both?
Yeah.
So people literally come in with a trailer and say, I no longer want it. I want to sell it.
Yep. And they're desperate to get rid of them, too. So
Really?
we got good deals on them.
All right. Now, what happens when they bring you a trailer and they don't have a title?
Well, we send them to the good old DMV.
And let them figure it out.
Yep.
Because that truly happens. People sometimes would like us to buy a trailer with no title.
Yeah, or no VIN on the trailer.
Right. Because they bought it that way.
Yep.
Okay. So we can't partake of that, folks. So I always say that, we'll buy your trailer, but it really needs to be your trailer. Because having the trailer doesn't mean it's really yours unless you got that title in your name.
Yep.
Okay.
How it goes.
Proof of ownership. What else do you want to talk about?
Special orders.
Special orders. Oh, let's not lean on that. Jimmy does the special orders for us. And are we working on one for the Dover Police? Ordered a very involved trailer, right?
Yep. Ocean City Fire Department.
Ocean City Fire Department. What are they doing with theirs?
Got to be honest, I don't really know.
Okay, but it's an enclosed trailer.
It's an enclosed trailer, has an awning.
I know we've sold them trailers before for like scuba gear, and I think it had some drains in the floor or something. I can't remember. But what else did you say?
Has an awning.
Awning.
A lot of lights inside.
Air conditioner?
Air conditioner, yep.
That's the second one we sold with an air conditioner.
Yeah.
Isn't that odd?
People like being comfortable.
They do. Did they insulate the roof?
They did not.
They did not.
No, but they got a liner for the roof.
What's a liner? Ceiling liner?
Yeah, so you don't have to see all those crossbows.
That's a good idea. All right. So, any other special orders cooking that you know of?
No, just a lot of requests.
A lot of requests. We're selling a lot of carports.
Yes.
I do want to say a carport in a shed, everybody's running behind.
Yep.
And it's
special order
probably...
trailers.
Huh?
And special order trailers.
And special order
Anything
trailers.
not in stock.
Right. Anything not in stock definitely has taken longer than it used to. And I think, number one, the weather. They go to deliver a shed and the yard's muddy.
Yep.
So they
Settle
can't
back
deliver
water.
it. So that backs up that, and the same way with the carports and so on. And I've had some people get frustrated and say, Jim, I'm just going to go somewhere else. And I was like, anywhere you go, they still have to deliver it to the same yard. Whether you buy it from me or whether you buy it from somebody else, it's still a shed being delivered to your wet yard that we can't get into or they can't get into. So what else do you want to say? I tend to do all the talking. I'm trying not to.
Had an interesting customer. I sold a trailer to Virginia Space.
What is Virginia Space?
They work with launching rockets
No
into
way.
space. Yeah.
Like down at Wallops Island or
Yep.
something? Well, your mother would have been interested in that. We should have delivered that one.
Yep. So
Wow, what'd they buy?
They got a big deck over equipment hauler.
Really?
I imagine they're going to haul rockets on it or something.
Right, or the seat that they sit in or something. I tell people this all the time. Would you say half of our customers probably come 100 miles or greater?
Yeah, it's amazing.
We sell a lot of trailers in Virginia, New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Baltimore, Washington. You know,
all the above.
Yeah, we sell as many in Maryland as we do in Delaware. You know,
It's crazy when you think about it.
It's crazy, but you know, we pump them out. We have them in stock. We have the staff. What do we? I don't think we've ever had the amount of salespeople we have right now. There's a total of 5 of you in there.
That's true.
You know,
It's a lot of us fighting over one customer.
customer gets great service. All right, what else do we need to say, or what else do we need to make sure people know?
Weller's is open till 1 today.
1 o'clock.
Phone number 302-337-8228. And
Best.
ask for Jimmy.
Jimmy.
That's the important part.
That's the important part. Okay. Jimmy Weller, 337-8228, wellers.com on the web. Financing available. We take trades. We got new, we got used. And we really, truly do just buy used trailers all the time.
Yep.
You just bring them in, we write you a check, and you're on your way. Is that about it?
It's that easy.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
You
Thanks
going
for
out of
having
town
me.
this weekend?
I am.
Where
And I
you
won't
going?
be on next weekend.
You won't be on next weekend.
No.
Oh, my. Okay. I need to make a note of that for my scheduling department.
I'll be in New York City.
New York City. No,
In The
Jimmy.
Lion King on Broadway.
You're going to a Broadway play?
Yep. My first one.
Are you putting this on the Weller's credit card?
I can if you want me to.
Hadn't thought of it. I would have thought of that. I would have said, this is a business trip. All right. Well, I'm going to leave you. Is that okay?
That's okay.
Have a good day and a good weekend, all right?
Thank you.
All right. So here we go, everybody. We're inside Smith's Cafe. We want to thank Smith's Cafe. Let me say it over. We want to thank Smith's Cafe for sponsoring the show. You know, we appreciate them having it right here. Peninsula Chiropractic. I do want to mention Dr. T and Dr. Bud. I was there this week. They did a great, great job for me, and I just love it when I go there. I just need to try to go there more often. I only go there when I need them. They want me to come there just frequently so that I don't need them, and I'm not in as bad a shape when I get there. But if you need a chiropractor, Peninsula Chiropractic Center has been around a long time, not implying that Dr. T is an old man. I'm just saying they've been around a long time. They do a great job. They do massages. It's like a wellness center. So if you need chiropractic care, you give them a call. If you want to get some good advice, sign up for their weekly email thing. They have this health tip they send out. PeninsulaChiropracticCenter.com, and it's 629-4344. And like them on Facebook, too, if you would. Hey, I'm taking a quick break from the radio. We're going to continue on the Facebook. And we'd appreciate it if you're watching on the Facebook, if you would be kind enough to hit the share button and share the show, okay? We're going to talk to Colin Walls in a minute. I see Matt McCoy has arrived. I got some other guests going to be here. I saw the mayor of Dover has shown up, and I think Frankie Bradley might be stopping in. And who else? We're going to have Justin Ward stop by. Robin Christensen. Todd Riley's going to be stopping by, going to talk to us about something. So we got a busy morning here. We are inside Smith's Cafe in Seaford, okay? That's right where we're at, and you're invited to come down and watch the show in person if you want. So here he is, Walls Service Center,
Yes, good
Colin
morning.
Walls. I'm ready if Katie's ready.
Yep. Good morning. Look.
I don't want
I should have started sooner. I could have
You
gotten
should have.
3 extra
You should have.
seconds.
You can't start until she says go. All right.
I wasn't on my game.
All right. There'll probably be another chance.
Okay. All right. So Wall Service Center, we talked about, the checklist that we do, but we also want to talk about the parts we use. We use not exclusively, AC Delco parts if they have the part. They don't make every single part, but what they do make is
But
good
the majority
quality.
of
Yeah,
what
the
you
majority
need,
of what we
they
use
have.
is going to be
Right.
AC Delco parts. And you're going to get, when we use AC Delco parts, you're going to get a 24-month, 24,000-mile nationwide warranty.
Right. Not just
Parts
in Milford.
and labor. A lot of stuff, they might say, whatever the warranty is, but it's only the parts.
This is parts and labor.
This is parts and labor.
24 months. That
24
sounds like
months.
2 years.
It's almost
That's
exactly
a
2
pretty
years.
darn good warranty.
It is.
And
Yep.
you're not paying any extra for the parts. Good quality parts.
Good
they
quality
just
parts. Yep.
have a really good warranty because they've been around like 100 and some years.
Exactly. And, we've done our research. We know what works best. And a lot of
Yes.
the research can be trial and error sometimes.
That's right.
Because sometimes brands change and, they get bought out by somebody and they're not as good as they used to be. Well, AC Delco is still AC Delco, and it's good quality stuff. And it's still owned by General Motors.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow, big
It's a
company.
General Motors company, yeah. So, and we actually get the GM factory training the same
Do you
as
really?
a dealership. Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
We can get a lot
This
of
was a
the-
big deal when you got hooked up
It
with
was a
them.
big deal. So we're really happy to be a part of that network over 100 years. AC
Wow.
Delco's
Which
been
means
around.
your customers are a part of it.
Exactly.
It's just another benefit of dealing with Walls Service Center, who has been around 61 years.
Exactly. Yeah.
So you're just seeing good companies connecting with good companies, and the end result of that is exceptional customer service.
And you're going to get a good deal and good value. Good value.
Value.
We're not always the cheapest, and
No,
we
who
know
wants to
why
be?
we're not always the cheapest.
Right. The only one that knows why they're the cheapest is the one who's the cheapest.
Right.
They already know what they've kind of cut out of the deal.
Right.
To be the cheapest. Because in reality, folks, it's not like one person wakes up one day and says, oh, I just want to work for less than the other guy.
Yeah,
It's not
there's-
that. It's I have found a part that I can get that's cheaper, that's a
Right.
little less quality, and that's why I'm cheaper. And I try to tell people that all day long. They don't get it.
And some people, it's worth the risk to them.
I guess, but when it comes to your car and your brakes,
Yeah,
and your steering
yeah.
parts and your belts and your hoses,
Nope.
how much risk?
I've
where's
had-
the element of
I've
risk
had
there?
People ask the steering or brakes to, can't you get a cheaper part? It doesn't have to be.
I think they're just not thinking clearly.
Well,
I think
maybe, yeah.
it's one thing to buy stale bread and eat stale bread, but it's another thing to buy buy cheap brake pads,
Right.
Or cheaper brake pads or
Right.
cheap or belts and hoses.
Yeah, I agree. So Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com on the web, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in and say hi. We're open till noon today, 8 to noon, so stop in.
Are you having a watch party?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have this show on the TV there?
Usually I do, yeah.
Okay, just
Yep.
checking.
Yep.
All right.
All right.
All right.
We'll see you
Wall
later.
Service Center, downtown Milford. Check them out. All right. We're going to go back on the radio in a minute or two. In the meanwhile, we're going to talk to our Facebook audience and say good morning to you. And thank you for watching on Facebook. I see a lot of people. I see Michael Hurd. Get up and bring Saren down here this morning. I'd like to have her on the show, Michael. And Baby Bane would be great. Jerry Dirth, how are you doing? I see Jay Wilkins, Max Robichaud, Gary Schwarzentrooper, Carrie Rappa is out there somewhere. Rick Fowler, how you doing? Will was here. Will is a good guy, I'm telling you. No nonsense office machine sold me a computer, and we're trying to get some things worked out, and they're just going above and beyond. He sent his man Will down here at 6 o'clock this morning to test a few things and figure out a few things and so on. If you need a copier, you need a computer, you need somebody that's going to go above and beyond, Rick Fowler is that guy. I actually had lunch with him yesterday. So got a lot of different people watching this morning. Marlene, how are you doing? Garney, Evelyn. Good morning, Evelyn. So anyway, I just want to say hi to everybody that's out there. I'm sure I missed somebody. I'm only looking at one of the Facebook pages. I think there's more than one Facebook page. So it's a little bit here and a little bit there, and it's a little bit everywhere. We are inside Smith's Cafe, which happens to be inside the Delmarva Teen Challenge thrift store, which is like 30-some thousand square feet thrift store, probably the biggest thrift store in Delaware. Okay, it's a mega thrift store. It used to be a Food Lion shopping center, but it's so clean and neat. And as I walk through here in the mornings on Saturday, I'm like, wow, that wasn't here last week. Something's new every week. So if you're looking for a bargain, whether it's clothes, whether you need glasses, whether you need purses, I've seen wedding gowns, I've seen Christmas trees, I've seen tools, I've seen furniture, I've seen appliances. Everything is clean, neat, orderly. It all works. It's a great place to get a bargain. But let's say you're cleaning out your garage or you're cleaning out your basement or a closet and you want to get rid of some stuff. It's a great place to donate stuff too. All right, we're coming back live on the radio, so I hear the music and we're going to go live. Who's working there today? Roman. Good morning, Roman. I appreciate you getting there and getting up early and making sure everything is flawless. Thank you for that. Roman is a real perfectionist, and he likes every single thing just so. So thank you, Roman, for that. Easy Payroll, Luff & Associates. Who needs an accountant? I need an accountant. Man, from last year to this year, there's a lot of tax differences, okay? So if you have been doing your own taxes or you've had somebody doing it, just a friend or a buddy, but you need somebody to help you that is licensed and insured and is a CPA, and you want to be sure you maximize every deduction you can, Luff & Associates can help you out. They're always looking for new customers. They also have this service called Easy Payroll, which we have fallen in love with. It helps us with our payroll. So whether you're a small business, a big business, you got 1 or 2 employees or 102 employees, Luff & Associates can help you out with your payroll. Even if you don't deal with them for your accounting, they can still help you with their Easy Payroll system, okay? They can do as little or as much as you would like them to do. You decide. So if you need an accountant, where is Luff & Associates? They're in Milford. They're also in Dover, and they're also in Rehoboth. So 3 locations. They can do a good job for you. I've been with them, I don't think 30 years, but a solid 25 plus years. Been very happy. They do my personal, they do my rental company, and they also do my corporation, which is Wellers. So anyway, if you need an accountant and you need some help, you want to muckle through all this on your own, or you want somebody that knows what they're doing, it's Luff & Associates. Again, 3 locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. And their phone number, are you ready? 302-422-9699, 302-422-9699, luffcpas.com on the web. Okay? Now, Matt McCoy is joining us. He is here to talk about his run for the Seaford. Is it called the Town Council?
Oh, no. See, I just got in a conversation about that on my way here.
Okay, what is it?
City Council. If you say
City
Town
Council.
Council, you might get some resistance.
Is there a Town Council too, or no?
I think it just depends upon the terminology in each city or town. So I believe Bridgeville is Town Council, City is Seaford is City Council.
Okay, so. I got you. All right, and so you're running to be a councilman.
Yes, sir.
All right, and why?
You know, it kind of has grown organically.
Okay.
Last year, it started as more of an initiative I had within my own household.
Okay.
My wife and I have young children. I wanted to be more involved in the process, and
because you're going to have kids growing up in the community.
Absolutely. So
right.
I wanted to be more involved in that and take a more of a thorough impact into that, and have an understanding for how things get done, why things get done, that kind of thing. And over the course of me running last year, what I realized was, you know, it's much bigger than what goes on in between the 4 walls of my house.
Right.
And I got a much better appreciation for the community and the people who live here in the city of Seaford. And I started taking more of an interest in what they want.
Okay.
What they want out of their leadership and their representation.
Okay. But you're very involved in things already. In other words,
sir.
so you're out and about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you didn't just say, "Oh, okay, I made up my mind. I wanted." You're already fairly involved in different civic and public things.
Yeah, it's one of those. It's like a chicken and egg kind of situation. So we were involved on some level, and the more I got involved in city council conversation, one of the things I do that seems to be very popular in the area is after the city council meetings, I go on Facebook and I post what happened.
Oh,
and what
okay, a
was
little
discussed
update.
and that kind of stuff, and that has seemed to garner a lot of interest out there.
Okay.
So I've kept doing that, and by doing that, more opportunities have opened.
Okay.
Since that time, I've got a great partnership with the Boys and Girls Club, who I worked with
Okay.
years ago, and now I'm the president of the board over there, which is very exciting.
Okay.
I helped Brian Richardson get reelected. That was very exciting, being part of that
Okay.
campaign with Frank and Kathy Tully, Wendy Griffin, and that whole group of people. And just more things have come open. Working with the Kiwanis Club on different endeavors.
Okay.
Today I'm working with John Hollis on the merit program. So it's, which came first, the involvement
Right.
or city council's pushing the involvement. So,
But they all go hand in hand.
but it's all been great stuff. I've been thrilled to be a part of it, and it's definitely a blessing on my life.
Well, good. All right. So how does somebody get to know you? So you're trying to run. Do you have a Facebook page or a website or?
Yeah, I'm out there on Facebook. I try to be out there in the community. Like you said, I try to be basically everywhere. And it's funny, and the more things I go, the more I'm seeing people around. So,
Okay.
funny quick story is I saw Ruth Briggs King at 3 events in the same day.
Wow.
And on the third one, and she didn't know me as well then as she does now. And she came to me, she's like, "Are you stalking me?" And I was like, "I think you're stalking me." So
She's a mover and a shaker.
yeah,
She gets
and
it done.
But that was a good thing. And then she said, the fact that you're getting out there and doing so many different things shows that you really do care for the community. And this was back in December, before
Wow.
election season, if you will. So.
Okay. Well, so you're making a difference. You're out and about. And so they can look you up on Facebook. You ready for a picture, Katie?
Oh, Lord.
Here we go, Matt. Here it is, the big one. All right. So you're on Facebook. Just look up Matt McCoy.
Yep.
All right. And when is the election?
Election is Saturday, April 20th.
April
And
20th.
the reason why that is an interesting date is that is Easter weekend as well.
Okay.
So if anybody's concerned out there that, hey, I'm going to be traveling on Easter weekend, I want my vote to count, but I won't be around that Saturday to cast my vote.
Okay.
The absentee ballots are available currently at City Hall. Go see Tracy at City Hall. They have them already made up, so you can get your vote in.
Okay. Don't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, don't miss your opportunity. And it happened, a couple times last year. People called me after the fact, said, "Oh, we were out of town. We meant to vote," and that kind of stuff.
Wow.
And if you have a heart for voting and you want to make sure you do so, be proactive and go talk to Tracy at City Hall.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
Yeah, today, if you're around, I'm doing this event at 9 o'clock rather,
Okay.
at the Seaford Boys and Girls Club here in Western Sussex.
All right.
John Hollis, I know
John Hollis.
John's a real good man.
Yes, he is.
Doing a lot of good stuff with the merit program. I know Lynn Harmon with the chamber and myself will be out there talking to our youth. So
Okay.
if you're a younger person in the area and you're like, I'm bored on Saturday, I need something to do, and you're up this early, which is not normally common for our youth, but if you are, come by the Boys and Girls Club. We'd love to see you and love to talk to you.
Okay. So, is that it?
That's about as good as it's going to get.
Giving you
right?
every chance to get your last second.
Yeah, I
All right.
appreciate it. Thank you, Jim.
All right. Thanks a lot, Matt. Good luck to you. Okay. Matt McCoy. Look him up on Facebook. Good local guy and cares about his community. We're inside Smith's Cafe, and I constantly talk about the food and stuff like that. And I just want to tell you some of the things they have on special. I don't know what today's specials. They always have breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. But sometimes they have chicken and dumplings, okay? And they also have like a grilled cheese and a cup of soup, chicken and dressing. So 6-piece coconut shrimp. Now, this is not all just one meal. In other words, these are all just different ones. I didn't want you to think I ordered all of this as one meal. Baked pork chop and dressing. They've got meatloaf, bowl of soup, and the salad bar. So they have a lot of different things here. Barbecue pork wrap, chicken pot pie. They got all kinds of sides and cakes and pies and things like that. If you like takeout, you can, call an order in, or you can stop in and order it, and they'll make it, and you'll be on your way. If you have a Weller's discount card, you can save 10% each and every time you come to Smith's Cafe. Every time you pay your bill, you give them the card and you save 10%, whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, as long as it's not something that's, been discounted, okay? So, but they do have specials every day. So if you have not liked the Facebook page for Smith's Cafe, I would encourage you to do that. In fact, I'd appreciate it if you would like my Facebook page, Weller Does Delmarva, and Weller's Utility Trailers. Wall Service Center has a Facebook page. Also, No Nonsense. You can look them up on Facebook. And then also Smith's Cafe. A lot of different people are there, Dry Zone included. Atlantic Home Improvements included, okay? This is another good supporter of the show. His name is Mark Johnson. He has a partner named Don Lindsay. I have talked to them about many different things. Every time I need something done, that is who I usually talk to first and say, hey, Mark, this is something you guys want to do, can do, got time to do. How are things? Now, I will tell you, if you're calling Mark and trying to get up with him, it's him and Don, okay? So it's like, you know, these are the guys that you talk to that actually also do the work, all right? So they're owner-operators. But they are busy, so please understand that they will get back to you just as quick as they can, but they are busy, and they appreciate the busyness. They want to stay busy. So if you have something you need done around your business or around your home, whether it's a small project or a big project, interior, exterior, whatever, if you're planning something for later on in the year and you want to talk to them, these guys have over 25 years experience. They're licensed, they're insured, they're friendly, they're knowledgeable, they're more than fair, they're honest, they're trustworthy, and I really like them. I know them both personally, and I've dealt with them on many different projects and been very, very happy with them, okay? So in today's world, if you call somebody and they're not busy, you should be nervous, because it is a busy time. Business is good, the economy is good, and they're no exception. Atlantic Home Improvements and Handyman Services are here for you, whether it's something now or whether you're planning for the future. You give them a call. So here's the phone number. Ready? It's 302-500-0133. 302-500-0133. Atlantic Home Improvements on Facebook. And locally owned and operated. Mark Johnson and Don Lindsay do a great job. Over 25 years experience, free estimates, no job too small, fully licensed and insured. Like their Facebook page too, if you would, okay? Now, we are here in Smith's Cafe. We haven't taken a phone call yet this morning. Let me see what time it is. 7:46. I don't know if I have time for a phone call. What do we got going on next, Katie? Frankie Bradley might be stopping in this morning. It all depends on how his schedule is. I do see the mayor of Dover has joined us. We'll have him on, what, right after 8 o'clock, I think that is. We've also got Justin Ward stopping in sometime right after 8. And then we've also got Todd Riley. Do not forget to set your clocks forward. Don't forget it, okay? You're going to mess yourself up if you do. It'll make you all off schedule tomorrow. So you want to make sure that tomorrow morning, or really tonight before you go to bed, that you set your clocks forward 1 whole hour, okay? Spring forward. What is it? Spring forward, fall back, something like that. Do I have that right? Spring forward, fall back. So anyway, it's today, tonight, you need to do it. Don't forget there's a Touch-A-Truck event. Can you look up the Millsboro Police Department, make sure that's all a go? I don't remember the times. I'm going to take Brody down there today. It's at Tractor Supply in Millsboro in the parking lot. It's going to mainly be first responder type vehicles, but it is a Touch-A-Truck event today, and I think 1 p.m. So until maybe 1 to 4, something like that. All right, so that's today. If you're looking for something to do, you want to take the kids out or your grandkids or whatever, it's free parking, free fresh air. I don't know if there's free hot dogs or not. I know we discussed that, but I'm not sure if they got the hot dogs or not. But I know this much. You're going to have a chance to look at some vehicles up close and personal. I do believe there's a helicopter coming. And I think it's a medical helicopter, which is a little bit different than your typical helicopter. A lot more tubes and different things like that. So anyway, if you want to check that out, that is put on by the Millsboro Police Department, and it is today at Tractor Supply in Millsboro, okay? Frankie, you can come on down if you want. We're going to talk to Frankie Bradley here. Hey there, young man. How you doing? Good. He got up early today just for this. Tomorrow he'd be an hour off. Hey there, young man. How are you?
Sir?
Everything good?
Yeah.
Good.
Real good.
Well, I'm glad you were able to join us.
Thank you for having me.
So what do you got going on today or this week or whenever?
Well, we're finishing up the Civilian Police Academy.
It started, right?
Oh, yeah.
How have they been receiving that?
Oh, they love it.
And was this your first Civilians
Yes.
Police Academy?
Yeah. Yep. This
Okay.
year was the first one. And I think we're going to keep doing them. I mean, we're having an overwhelming response with it.
Like 20-some people?
Yeah, we got 26. 26, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
So.
I think what you're going to find as you do it, these people are going to become way more knowledgeable of what the police do.
You're right. And
because it helped me really understand what they do.
Well, this past week we just went over to the range and everybody got to fire our firearms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they shot.
So some of these people have probably never
shot before. But
Ever
they did
shot
very,
before?
very well.
Did they?
Very well.
Okay.
Yep.
Any
So-
bullseyes or?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we had one lady. She was shooting a group about this big.
No kidding.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Wow.
Really good,
Okay.
really good.
So they like that.
Oh yeah. Yep. And
Anybody
it's
get tasered?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't wish that on nobody.
Okay. You've been tasered.
Oh yeah, I've been.
You're
tased
carrying
twice.
one.
Yes, I've been
Is
tased
it?
twice.
Is that kind of a thing? If you see a police officer carrying a taser, he's probably been tasered.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, well, back in the day when I got tased, you're talking years ago, you actually had to be tased in order to carry it.
Oh wow.
So and now.
What
for
an
court
honor.
purposes, yeah, right. So yeah, I got tased when I was with Laurel, and then when I came to Seaford, I got tased too. So
No kidding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just
So,
in case.
Yeah, but this coming up week, and I wanted like to like
Okay.
you. I don't know what you're doing. This coming up Wednesday. We're
Wednesday.
actually doing airsoft, and we're going to
Okay.
be putting the students in like situations, whether they have to use force or not.
Really?
Yes. So we're going to be doing that. And,
Where at? Or well, don't where at? But what time?
well, we're going to be starting about 5:36.
Oh, 5:30. Okay.
Yeah. If you want to come out and
All right.
participate in that with us,
Really?
yeah, you're more than
So,
welcome to.
am I going to be being shot at?
All depends on the situation.
Oh, okay.
All depends on the situation. So, but the goal in that
For a
is
decoy
to,
or whatever it's called.
but the goal in that is to let them make that decision for themselves. So we're going to put them in several different situations, and they have to determine if they're going to use if force is needed
To show
And
how,
then
in a
yep.
split second,
Yes.
you have to decide
Yep.
what to do next.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So it's going to be a
Wow.
lot of fun.
It sounds
It's gonna be
like
a lot
it.
of fun.
How should a person dress for this?
I mean,
Oh,
it's
the airsoft is.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
yeah,
paintball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's airsoft.
Okay.
So
I'll just have welts. That's all.
no, I don't think you'll have both, but yeah. But if we have. I mean, we've
Man
had
down.
We've had an overwhelming turnout with it. So,
Really? So
yeah.
this is for the Citizens Police group.
Yeah.
You ready for a picture? This is Katie. She does a great job. Say it every time. That's how I pay her in accolades. She's so wonderful. All right. So this Wednesday is that. The Citizens Police Academy has been a good thing.
It has. It really has. It's really opened up some different avenues. I mean, some different doors for us, and I've gained 27 new friends.
Yeah, you
You
have.
know? I'm sorry, 26. And
26, okay.
and we got a graduation.
What happened to the 27?
Oh, we only had 26.
Oh, okay.
So
I
I
thought there was
can't
a
count this
story
morning.
coming.
No,
I
I
think
can't
I say
count
one
this
guy
morning.
walked out
So-
on you or something.
So no, but I've gained a lot of a friendship out of this too,
Mm-hmm.
and built some rapport with people. And I'll tell you what, I mean, it's an awesome thing. I can't wait to do it again.
And I'm sure you're learning what the community either thinks of the police department or feels towards you, or concerns that maybe don't normally cross your path.
You're right. You're right.
You know.
I mean, I answer questions every week. I'm at every Wednesday night. If they have questions, and we try to answer them the best way that we can. And if we don't have the answers, then we'll go get the answers for them. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, yeah,
Wow.
it's been an awesome experience. Awesome experience.
Anything else going on with the Seaford Police
actually,
Department?
in April 22nd through the 26th, we just announced it this week. We're going to have our youth police academy. So it's
What's
gonna,
the ages for that?
It's for anybody who lives in the Seaford,
Okay.
Seaford area, and as long as you're a resident of the Seaford area, you can attend. It's grades 9th through 12th.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the first time for that?
Yes, it's the first one.
You guys are on a lot of firsts here.
Yeah, a lot of firsts.
Now, the only thing with these firsts is you have to keep them going.
That's right, and we plan
Wow.
on doing it. I think we're going to have a really good time. We got the Boys and Girls Club is really helping us out.
Okay.
They're the ones that we're actually going to hold it there at the Boys
Okay.
and Girls Club. Brandy from SN4C is going to be there helping us out too, and the Delaware National Guard.
Okay.
So we're going to take a field trip to the Bethany location for National Guard. during that week. And we're going to work on some team building,
Okay.
and raise awareness. So
And get these kids unified.
yes, sir.
Wow.
Yes, sir. We're gonna have a good time.
You still playing in the band?
Every now and again.
You're a
Every
good
now and
drummer?
again. Yeah, every now and again.
Right.
I play a lot of softball and that kind of thing, and
Oh,
so
okay.
it kind of try
You're
to keep
busy.
in shape. Yeah. Try to keep
And
in shape.
did I see a picture of your father on a motorcycle 40 years ago?
Yes. Yep,
And he
that's it.
still has the same motorcycle?
Same bike. Yeah. Still
Really?
has it. Yeah. Still has it.
No kidding.
Yeah, he's doing well.
He's so fortunate he was able to keep it for all
I know,
that
right?
time.
I know.
You figure 40 years of life when you start to be able to hold on to something.
You're right.
That's
You're right.
that's pretty admirable.
Yeah. He's a good man. I can't ask
He
for
is.
a better father. So
Well, good.
Yeah, very
Well,
good
I
man.
think you
So,
guys complement each other.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Anything else?
No. I mean, otherwise than that, we have our graduation for the Civilian Academy coming up on the 20th.
Okay.
But otherwise than that, no. I mean, everything's going well.
Good.
So we're staying busy. As you hear, we got a deputy chief,
Yeah.
Mike Rappa. I mean, he was my sergeant for years. Awesome man. I think
Mm-hmm.
our department is one of the best departments out there. So
He's a good guy.
he very is. So
And his wife's a hard worker, too.
she is that.
Yeah,
She
they're
is
a
that.
good couple.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
All right.
So.
Well, thank you.
Well, sir, thank you for
Thanks
having
for
me.
coming,
I
okay?
appreciate it. Okay.
Keep me in
take
mind
care.
if you got anything.
All right, and I'll see you Wednesday. if you want.
Hopefully. We'll see. I got to get my nerve up. All right. Thanks, Frankie. All right. Well, there we go. Seaford Police Department got a lot going on. I see Justin Ward has arrived. What time we got him on? After 8? All right. Maybe best to just hold tight there just a little bit on him. I do want to talk real quick about L&W Insurance Agency. I really like dealing with them. People say, I can't believe it. Well, I just like my insurance agency. And I have noticed L&W Insurance Agency has come alive on Facebook. And I'm just so proud of them. In other words, this is wonderful. So I want to let you know, if you need an insurance agent, whether it's for your car insurance or you have an apartment and you need renter's insurance, whether you own a business and you need liability insurance, if you want to talk to somebody that talks a language that you understand and that will sit down and talk to you in person instead of on the phone and just spitting information at you. In other words, I think buying insurance is rather intimidating. In other words, I want to be sure that what I see and what I hear, that I understand it. Because when I need it, and I need it to be what I hoped and wished it was. So if you're looking for an insurance agent, whether you just need some insurance for your home, your new homeowner, or you're renting, or you're starting a business and you don't know what type of insurance to have or whatever, I really learn about insurance a lot. I have a lot of properties. And sometimes when I rent a property to somebody, they need to get this special additional insured thing. Their insurance agent knows nothing about it. Where I know when, L&W knows all about it. And you can tell because some people are really good at commercial insurance and some people are mediocre at it. So if you're looking for an insurance company that knows personal as well as business, inside and out, locally owned and operated, been in business since 1932, it's L&W Insurance. And I'm going to give you their phone number. It's 302-856-7828, 856-7828. LWinsurance.com. And yes, look them up on Facebook and watch some of their videos. They're doing a great job. I am a very happy L&W Insurance customer, and you will be too if you just give them a chance. All right. So in a few minutes, we're going to take a break from the radio. Okay, when we do, we continue on Facebook, okay? After we come back, after 8, we're going to talk to Justin Ward, Invisible Fence Brand, for just a couple minutes or so. Then we're also going to talk to the mayor of Dover, Robin Christensen. I believe he might have even brought his wife today, and we're going to let her lead us in song and prayer. No, I'm just kidding. All right, I was just kidding. But I was seeing if she was listening is what I was doing. But anyway, we're just going to talk about all things Dover. We're going to talk about Invisible Fence Brand of Delmarva. And we've also got Todd Riley going to come on in just a little bit after 8:30 and talk to us about some stuff. So busy show, a lot going on. If you want to join us, there's time. Come on down to Smith's Cafe in Seaford, Delaware, and you can watch the show from scratch. You can eat breakfast, have a cup of coffee, or just watch the show from scratch, whatever you want to do. We're here each and every Saturday morning. And we will entertain you as best we can. Weller's Utility Trailers is open by now. We're going to be open till 1 today or later if need be, depending on how busy we are. We need a 10-trailer day, so if you want to be one of those 10, we'd love for you to be one of those 10, okay? Yesterday killed our momentum. People didn't know if it was going to snow or rain, and they just stayed away. But today, we're going to make up for it. We sell a lot of sheds on Saturdays, too. So if you want to talk about sheds, stop in. We've brought in another gentleman just for Saturdays to help out with the sheds. His name is Bob the shed guy. So anyway, we're just letting you know that we've got a lot of people there, and we're trying our best to wait on everybody and help out any way we can. It's Wellers.com on the web. Phone number is 337-8228. If everybody watching or listening would just call now and just see if the phones are working, I'd appreciate it. 337-8228. We're taking a break from the radio, and we're going to continue on Facebook. So if you'd be kind enough to just watch me on Facebook, because Colin Walls has got some breaking news or some kind of news he's going to share with us here in just a moment. All right, we'll be right back on the radio in just a minute. Now, we're still with you on the Facebook. So for my Facebook crowd, I need to know that you're there. I need to know that you're there. So somehow I need to add a donate button to the Facebook page so we know that you're there. We could get everybody to donate. That is a phenomenal idea. I never even thought of it.
Yes,
in other words,
you just didn't feel like saying it until now.
Until now. I'm like, holy mackerel, we could have a donate button for the show. And then be my luck, people will put negatives.
Yeah, take money out of your account.
Right, they'll want withdrawals for watching it. So anyway, well. All right, your store is open.
Yeah, we are open. Is it 8 o'clock? Oh,
it's
we should
8
be
o'clock.
open right
I can't believe
now.
it. Yep.
The door should be open.
You have an appointment for
she
Tuesday
just made
morning?
An appointment that
wow.
fast. Wow.
Did you really? How'd you do it?
Facebook.
Really?
Oh, Facebook message a page. Yep.
What are you getting done? An oil change? I would do that.
Rotation.
Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So
we don't
anyway,
tell them that the tires rotate when they go down the road.
But tire rotation is kind of important. I mean,
well,
new
it
tires. These vehicles got these big fat 20-inchers and stuff like that.
You're
and
talking $800 to $1,200 for tires on most cars.
a lot of them, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them.
And now oil changes are not always 3,000 miles.
Exactly. So they're generally 6 to some of them, or even 10,000 that they let you go. And
So
I
it's
don't like
real
the 10,000, but
is
you know,
10,000? I mean, you don't like it because you need people coming in more often. But is that really kind of too long to go?
It's that's why I don't like it, because
Okay.
I feel that it's too long to go. For one thing, it's too long to go just on the oil itself. Even with the full synthetic oil, I don't think because.
So for me, if mine were to take me to 10,000, forget what the thing in the dash says. What is the longest I should go on an oil change?
I would say on a full synthetic, 6,000 to 7,000.
Okay, because I want to keep that in mind. Okay,
Yeah, and
I have newer vehicles and I want them to last.
Well, and here's one of the reasons why: because engines do burn oil. Once you get past a certain amount, there is an acceptable oil consumption.
Okay.
That they have. They actually burn it. And if you're not keeping an eye on your oil, you can run it low on oil. And I've seen people that go the 10,000 miles or even 8,000,
they're a quart low.
and they're a couple quarts low. They're having to add oil in between their oil changes.
That's not
the other
good.
thing is you're not getting things looked at. We're not checking
That's
your
right.
battery. You're not
Right.
looking at your tires.
Your
You're not
belts and
rotating your
and
tires.
brakes and everything, right.
So I generally recommend to rotate your tires every other oil change.
Really?
Yeah, because
So about 10 to 15,000 miles.
I would say anywhere between 8 and
Right. And you only
15,
rotate
yeah.
them. You're not balancing them, and you
No,
don't sell
right.
tires.
No,
You're
we
not
don't sell
actually
tires.
trying to push anybody into any
No,
tires.
but we
It's just
want your car to
tires
last
to-
as long as it can, and
Right.
to get you the best value for your money. Which buying tires because you didn't rotate them is
not the way to buy tires.
Exactly. So I mean, you can look at them and there's lots of tread left, but they're
they're
just
choppy.
they're cupped and they're choppy and they're making noise or they're wore out just on the inside. Or so that's what
Rotating
we
them
try
is
to prevent.
critical.
So tire rotation should be done on time, not on by the way the tire looks. If your tire's starting to look cupped,
It's too
you
late.
waited too long to rotate.
You waited
them.
too long.
Yeah.
And that's what you're all about. Even like when you get an oil change and you have that checklist, you're trying to make sure that everybody stays on top of what they need. Because if you have an automotive repair, it's going to cost you whatever it's going to cost you. But if you go beyond a reasonable amount of time, instead of needing brakes, you might need brakes and rotors.
Right. Yeah.
It's all about timing.
It is about timing, and it's also about having a budget for it. So, I know.
Right, planning.
I know a lot of people like to plan. They don't want a surprise that, hey, you need brakes today.
Right.
That's
Right.
not how a lot of people like to operate. We like to know, am I going to need it in the next month or, 6 weeks or 8 weeks?
So I can prepare.
Exactly.
Because
So
you could give them a quote today of about what it's going to be.
Yeah.
So they have some idea of what they're looking at
Exactly.
when the time comes.
Right, yep.
And be prepared for it.
Yep.
Okay.
All
Wall
right.
Service Center, 422.
8110 422-8110 wallservicecenter.com 220 Northeast Front Street, downtown Milford. Stop in and say hi. Tracy is there right now, and she can schedule you an appointment.
Good morning, Tracy.
Good morning.
So people can stop by. I used to encourage people to bring her donuts, but I don't know if she really likes donuts or not. So, oh my goodness. So in a minute or two, we're going back on the radio, everybody. So for right now, we're on the Facebook. We got to get back to giving stuff away. You know it? I kind of miss it. In other words, that contest we used to have with the trailer where we would come up with something. So we're going to have to think of something, Katie, to do next week there with that trailer and give something away if we can. I see Jack Riddle is watching, Lucy Dutton, Linda, Greg Cartwright. How you doing there, young man? June, Loretta Schrock, Ricky Lawson. Lots of people. So good morning, everybody. And that's just on this Facebook page. If you'd be kind enough to hit the share button, we would appreciate that. So we are live every Saturday morning from 7 in the morning till 9 in the morning. We're right here at Smith's Cafe. We want to thank them for sponsoring the show. So it sounds like we're coming back live on the radio. And we want you to know we appreciate our radio and our Facebook audience. So here we are. We are live on the radio again. So we don't want you to miss anything. I do want to mention that First Class Heating and Air Conditioning is another good sponsor of the show. We very much appreciate them. I just had them do some work for me again this week. It's amazing. All these different companies, I'm dealing with them all the time. So if you need some heating work done, some duct work done, if you want to put a humidifier on your system, that is something that I have really enjoyed that I have like a steam humidifier that puts moisture in the air when my heating system is working so my skin doesn't get so itchy. I was like, why is my skin so itchy? And that's what it was. It was drying out. So I want to keep this complexion just as good looking as I can. So anyway, if you need heating, air conditioning, if you need something serviced, if you need something installed, if you're doing an addition and you want to talk to them, they do plumbing. They also do home performance. They're a company that has been around for 40 plus years serving the Delmarva Peninsula. They also do water treatment systems now. So there's a lot of things they do, but First Class Heating and Air is locally owned and operated. Okay. Been around a long time. They know what they're doing. They train their people. Their vehicles are lettered. They've got uniforms. They're not just trying to slip in with an unlettered vehicle or anything like that. They know what they're doing. They're licensed. They're insured. They sell the good products. They're kind of like Colin. They know what's worth selling now, and they stay away from what's just a headache. So they stand behind what they do. They have maintenance agreements like where I have this on a lot of properties where, twice a year they come out and service. One time a year, they're servicing the heater side of things, changing the filters, checking the filters. Then they come again months later and they get the air conditioner up and running and make sure everything's good, check the filters again. I like that. But what is really nice about that is if you need any other services that they provide, you get a discount of 15% on parts and labor just by having that maintenance agreement. So if you had a big project, it would be worth just getting the maintenance agreement to get the discount. So it's First Class Heating and Air. Been around a long time. I'm very happy with them. I'm sure you will be too. Check out their website, which is firstclasshvac.com. Like them on Facebook. They're very active there. Or call them on the phone at 302-934-8900. 302-934-8900. As soon as Katie is ready, we'll get ready with Justin. He is here. We're here to talk about pet containment.
Pet containment and pet solutions.
Pet solutions. All right. Hey, how you doing, Justin?
Good. How are you doing this morning?
Real good. Have you had a good week?
Yeah, we've been busy.
Been busy.
Yep.
You're doing a lot of quotes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
You're at a lot of trade shows.
Yes.
Saw you last Saturday at one, and
Yep, we were in Bridgeville, Heritage Shores. Turned out to be a good event.
it looked like a very nice event. Are you at one again today?
Yep, we're at the Ocean City Home and Condo Show today.
Today
and tomorrow.
All right. So are you headed there personally?
Yeah, so I
Okay.
will be there signing
All right.
autographs as usual.
Okay, and your family's there.
Yep,
I saw
absolutely.
a lot of pet products that I didn't know you sold.
Yeah,
I was
we got quite a
surprised.
bit. I would have brought some today, but they're all on the shelf. So.
Right. But basically, people can stop and see you today or your family and talk about what Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva can do for them.
Yeah, absolutely. We do a lot of, obviously, pet containment and avoidance solutions and stuff like that. And then at the show, we got a lot of our toys and dog leashes and water drinkers.
I didn't know all those things. See?
Yeah, and so, I mean, not only do we want to contain pets, but once we contain them, we want to have other options for them and other alternatives. So it's playing with these toys and harnessing all that energy that most dogs have. And sometimes it might be barking that we might need to control, or working with a dog on a leash.
Or
a lot of
going
dogs
in a closet they shouldn't be in.
Right. So a lot of dogs, they like to do their own thing, and that's where we have these other solutions to help with that. So
you want them to do your thing, not their own thing.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice if we can always communicate with our dogs.
Like, just sit down and talk to them.
Yeah, but unfortunately we can't, so we got to have
They're probably
tools,
thinking the same thing.
Tools of the trade to work with each other. So it makes for a big peace of mind when you can control their behavior a little bit and not be expensive when they tear up the couch or the house.
And you're thinking all about behavior, and I'm thinking all about safety. I'm thinking all about my dog getting hit by a car.
Yep. I mean, we're all the way around.
That seems to be what always, and I guess I've just had that because I live out in the country, and what really costs me the money is when my dog gets hit by a car.
Absolutely.
In other words, versus if he just does something in the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, that time went quick.
Yeah, it does.
It was. Well, it was only 2 minutes. So question is, how in the world do we get a hold of you?
You can call us at 410-546-2436.
Okay.
And check us out on Facebook and YouTube.
546-2436.
546-2436.
I got it right. Oh, she's taking our picture. All right. Thank you, Katie. And come see you today.
Yep.
Where is it? Ocean City.
Ocean City Convention Center.
You'll be there?
Yep, I'll be there.
In person?
Yep.
Okay.
It's 10 to 5 today.
10 to 5.
Yep.
You going to be around for at least an hour or two? Or?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Because they tell me you don't work much.
Yeah, I'm all over the place, so I might be there until after lunch.
All right. I'll see you, Justin.
Yep,
Have a good
appreciate
weekend.
it. You do the same.
Take care. Justin Ward, Invisible Fence brand of Delmarva. I am a very, very, very happy customer of his and been very pleased with his service. So I see the mayor is coming on down. And I want to just mention one more time, Smith's Cafe has this breakfast buffet on Sundays, $8.95. You say, Jim, that can't be right for all you can eat, made from scratch, good home cooked food. Hey, that is not a misprint. We're talking made from scratch, good home style cooking right here in Seaford, Delaware, Sunday mornings from, I had the time written down, 8 till noon. $8.95, kids 10 and under only $5.95, and then kids 2 and under are absolutely free, and it is all you can eat. Okay, so check them out. You're looking for a place to eat. Sunday mornings, 8 to noon, Smith's Cafe in Seaford, breakfast buffet. All right, now here he is, everybody, hot off the campaign trail. Our friend.
We won.
We won. Yep. So I am always amazed when we talk. This is Mayor Robin Christensen from Dover, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you went to school in Dover?
Yes, sir, I did. Graduated Dover High School, class of...
Really? What kind of grades did you get?
I was a challenged student.
Okay.
Well, more of a challenge to the teachers than to myself.
Oh, really?
I was an average student. They asked me to leave instead of graduate.
Get out of here, young man. Go get something done. So, anyway, did you go to college too?
I went to Deltech, and I also attended Delaware State College at that time, which is now Delaware State University.
Wow.
Didn't graduate, but
learned something.
Learned something.
Okay. And Dover is just busting at the seams, it seems like.
Well, we're busting at the seams this morning because when I leave here, we're headed to Dover High School to see our championship basketball team off for the state finals.
That's right.
We're going to bring back that trophy this afternoon, and Dover will shine tonight.
Dover will shine.
We're all pumped up about that. We're really excited. They're undefeated as of this point, and we're really psyched. And I understand your wife went to Dover High. So
yeah, she did.
You should come with us.
What's that? Isn't there a song?
It says Dover.
Didn't you sing it?
Tonight, Dover will shine. When the sun comes up and the moon goes down, Dover will shine. That's the old song. That's the old song. Excuse me, I have...
Would you like to come join us? No. Oh, I got you. Okay.
By the way, that's my commander-in-chief over there.
Okay. And your wife's name is?
Cynthia.
Cynthia. And she's a school teacher.
She teaches at Town Point Elementary School.
Okay.
She's in her 39th year of teaching.
Really?
Yes.
Did you guys meet in school?
No, we met in the Acme store across from the firehouse in Dover.
Really? Mm-hmm. This was an Acme meeting. Okay. And was it love at first sight? Did you say, I know I'm going to marry that young lady?
No, we used to sit out in front of the firehouse and watch all the young ladies that walked by, and she happened to be one of the particular ones that walked
okay.
by. But,
okay.
You know.
You want to give everybody a fair chance,
right? All the Wesley girls would go to the other side of the street when they were walked by the firehouse. So,
really,
they were told that during their orientation, and so we had to watch them from afar.
Afar, wow, all the way across the street. Were you involved in the fire company too?
I have been a member of the fire department since for 49 years.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Well,
that's pretty good.
It's a lot of fun, and it's a place to hide out from your wife when you get in trouble at home.
Okay, they'll tolerate you.
Yes, sir.
As long as you work hard.
Yes, sir. Yes,
all
sir.
right. So Dover has got a lot going on. Big championship on the line here today.
Yes, sir. And next Saturday, we're having our St. Patrick's Day Festival downtown, and the festival starts at 11 o'clock. The parade starts at 1 o'clock, and it's going to be an all-day long celebration in downtown Dover, rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
Rain or shine.
That's a week from now.
Yes, sir.
Did you determine what was it about painting the streets green?
Well, we wanted.
Did I hear a rumor, or what was that about?
We wanted to paint a green stripe down the middle.
Oh, a
of
green
Markham
stripe.
Street.
Okay.
And
Del Dot's a no-go.
No, they're not happy with that.
Okay.
And also, if I can throw in here, Hartley Fire Company, which is one of our neighboring companies,
yes,
is having a toy and train show from 9 to 3 next Saturday as well.
A toy and train
and
show.
And it's always well attended. All the toys that you wanted your parents to buy you when you were a kid are there.
For sale?
Yep, and they're much more expensive now, but you can.
If your parents had just bought them,
they would have been cheap then.
Wow.
And we have a lot going on in Dover. Dover's on the move. We're still waiting for you and Colin to come. We've got spots.
Oh my gosh.
But I understand your commitment to.
I'm just getting older. I'm getting tireder. That's all it is. I'm tired.
But we're happy that you visit us from time to time. And,
we do.
We want you to come up and enjoy the history and the heritage and the happenings in Dover.
What did you tell me? The Dover Air Force Base started in a different location.
Yes, it did. Where the CVS store is at the corner of Division and US 13. That was the site of the original Dover Municipal Airport. And in 1939, General Curtis LeMay came and met with our city manager, L.D. Shank, and our mayor, Wallace Woodford, and said, this would make a great site for an Air Force base because we have a war coming. And Curtis LeMay was the father of the United States Air Force, as we all know. And 2 years later, the municipal airport in Dover was turned into Dover
Where
Air
was
Force
the
Base.
runway?
Where there's a housing development to the east of the highway. And a matter
Behind
of fact,
where pigs fly?
Yes, over in that.
And that's
area.
why they call it where pigs fly, because it's flying pigs. It was near the air base.
I think some pigs probably flew in and out of there every now and then. But it's a great addition to the city of Dover. And then it was deactivated in 1945, and in 1947, when the United States Air Force became an entity unto its own self, it separated from the United States Army and became the United States Air Force.
Okay.
They reactivated Dover Air Force Base at its current location in 1947. So they've been a long-term part of the city of Dover's history.
Obviously. Do they buy their electricity from the city of Dover?
Oh yeah. And we give them a great
good
rate.
deal. All right. Katie likes to take pictures and does a good job. Guys, that would be a big electric customer. You've got them and Kraft Foods over there.
And we have a number of large.
Got the high school.
We have the state of Delaware.
State of Delaware.
And so
all them traffic lights.
Many years ago, the founding fathers of the city of Dover, back in the late 1800s, early 1900s, knew that electricity was going to be the wave of the future, and they established an enterprise fund because our tax base is only about 60 to 70% of the properties in the city of Dover pay taxes. So they set up our enterprise funds, electric, water, and sewer, because everybody's got to go and everybody likes
Right.
to leave their lights on. So it generates a lot of revenue for us for our $143 million budget that the city of Dover has.
Is that what your budget is?
Yes, it is.
$143 million.
The property taxes that we collect in the city of Dover do not even cover the budget for the Dover Police Department.
The police department does a good job.
They do an outstanding job. I am very pleased to know that they are buying something from
I am too.
From Weller's.
Yep.
They do an outstanding job. I have a great chief, Marvin Maley, and I have an outstanding staff and 101 police officers that are dedicated to providing to protect and serve the city of Dover. We have community policing where they get out, they mingle amongst the citizens in the community. They know the neighborhoods that they patrol. The people in those neighborhoods know them. And over the last 5 years, a great deal of trust has been generated between the community and the police department through our community policing program as well as our PAL program.
That's what this trailer's for.
Yes, sir, it
The
is.
PAL program, Police Athletic League.
Yes, sir. And Smitty, who heads up that program, is an outstanding young man. He's got a lot of energy. We have a lot of volunteers, officers who volunteer for the PAL program in their off-duty times, giving back to the community, looking out for the youth of the city of Dover.
I think I dealt with a Sergeant Hopkins.
Yes, you did.
And a Lieutenant Colby.
Cobra. Lieutenant Cobra. And
Okay.
Greg Hopkins.
Well, a whole load of them came down.
Yeah, Greg is in charge of our community policing division.
Okay.
Lieutenant Cobra's special projects officer.
Okay.
On our staff.
Well, they represented you well.
Well, I'm pleased to hear
and
that.
I'm honored to be selling the trailer.
Well,
so
we'll come back and get another one.
Well, good. We both put a lot of effort into it, so good. All right. Anything else?
Well, we just are tickled to be here.
I like having you on here.
I
appreciate you coming down. I know it's a ride, but
I came down for the breakfast.
Okay.
I mean, it was good.
Okay.
Made from scratch. It was really terrific. Good. Very rarely do I eat breakfast, so
okay.
And I brought my wife, and she had breakfast with me. And like I said, we're up for the day. We're all fired up for. Dover High School basketball, and we're going to.
You going to the game?
Oh yes.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Okay.
And that's kind of why I'm hoarse, because I went to the game Thursday night and we cheered and yelled and hollered and hooted, and we looked like we were sliding back, but the boys came around. The great thing about that team is not only are they great basketball players and athletes, but they're also academic students who are doing well. Their coach is terrific. He stresses the whole
package.
And
wow.
he's really terrific, and we've got a great team. So, win, lose, or draw, they're champions.
Wow, very good. All right, well, I appreciate you and all you do, and thanks for coming on. I think we're having you on in a week or two again.
And I appreciate all you do. And have a fine day.
And a Weller night. All right, see you, my friend. Take care. All right, there he goes, Mayor of Dover, Delaware, Robin Christensen. Good public servant, good man. So, there we go. All right, what is next, Katie? I think I'm kind of up to date. Am I up to date pretty good? Do you want to come talk to me about anything? Wilson's Auction is having a huge sale today. Yeah, they're having a huge sale today. Starting at 10 o'clock, they have one every Saturday. There are thousands of things going to be sold by multiple auctioneers. Inside, outside, rain or shine, they have this auction. It goes all day, afternoon, into the evening. Then Tuesday nights at 6, they have an auto auction. So if you got something you want to sell from Wednesday to Friday, you can take things to Wilson's Auction, set them out, put your little number on them, and they'll sell them, and you pick up your cash. It's that simple, okay? If you got a property you want to sell, they'll come and sell your property. They'll market it for you and help you with all that. If you got a low-digit tag you want to sell, they sell those also. But on March 16th, that sounds like a couple weeks from now, they are having a huge Mid-Atlantic spring equipment auction at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington. Anyway, so I just want to let you know, if you got something you want to get sold or you want to buy some equipment, this is a huge sale. Thousands upon thousands of things will be sold in one day to the highest bidder. The bidder could be you if you're buying, and you could be the recipient of the money if you're selling. So if you have any questions about this, you just give Wilson's Auction a call at 422-3454, 422-3454, wilsonsauction.com. Like them on Facebook, too, if you would. Hey, Denise, if you could hold on a few minutes, I'd like to have a word with you. No, I'm just kidding. Only if you want. All right, we'll see. Okay, hold tight. Let me finish up here. Katie, how are you doing? I'm pretty good. What do you think of this nice chip clip?
I like that.
Pretty good. Has a magnet on one side of it. Yep.
Multi-use.
So when I lose the needle that I was using, I can use this magnet to find it.
Yeah.
So
Isn't that cool that we have that here? In
what's that?
Delaware?
The Make-A-Wish? Oh, I agree. I agree. And I think it's cool how much I remember about
Yes,
it.
but you can't remember exactly why. It's like a
No,
mystery.
and I was extremely involved. Maybe Denise
Must have been
knows.
somebody you knew who had
Well, there was a few people.
Yeah.
I remember I knew one young man who wanted to meet Richard Petty. And I remember how, I don't know if Denise remembers, we met him in a motorhome in a parking lot in Dover. In other words, it was kind of neat. And he spent as much time with us as we wanted.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it was just a young man that wanted to meet him. And I knew somebody who knew him. And it just all of a sudden came
that's
together.
excellent.
Yep. But anyway, what's going on in Katie's world?
Not a whole lot. I have a very exciting afternoon.
You do?
What
are you doing, laundry?
Going to do my parents' taxes.
Oh, are you really? Oh, you're quite the tax
Yes,
girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to do that for a living, so.
Did you really?
I did.
Over in Maryland?
I did.
Okay. So now when you do your parents' taxes, do they share the return with you?
No.
No, not at all. Not even like a stipend?
I might get maybe a dinner for helping them out or something like that.
Okay, something
Yeah.
like that.
But I hate to see
Oh,
him
my
spend the
gosh.
money to have them prepared when I could do it and from home and it,
All
it's
right.
no big thing.
All right, and what else you got going on?
Nothing.
Nothing?
I entrusted a friend to take Vala to the orthodontist this morning, so that should be interesting. It's
Really?
either going to go very well or not. So
Well,
yeah.
will that friend negotiate on your behalf for a
I don't
good
know.
deal?
I'm just hoping they made it there on time.
I
and-
feel bad. You should have went with her.
No. It's okay. It's okay. The appointment was made like 5 months ago, so I just completely forgot about it. So
Did you really?
Yeah. So a friend of mine who her daughter goes to the same orthodontist, she took her this morning. So
Okay.
it
So
worked
there's
out
some
well.
familiarity there.
Yeah. And it's right real close to where we live at, so
Is it
it's
really?
very easy. Yeah.
What do you think about this time change? How does it affect you?
It affects me more in the fall. I'm
Okay.
looking forward to more daylight.
You are?
Yes, very much so.
How come?
I like
You
to
wanna
walk.
wash your car
I like to get
earlier?
outside and do stuff, and it's nice.
You
to
walk?
I try to do something outside every day.
Okay.
So it's nice when we have some.
Do you
more-
cut grass?
I don't have to, but I would.
Okay,
But in
you
my,
know how?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay,
Push,
can you
I used
operate
to
a
have
weed
to push
whacker?
a mower. Yeah.
Okay, just
absolutely.
checking.
My parents used to have a little over an acre, and we all used to take turns doing the lawn. So that's.
Oh, that was nice of you.
Yeah.
You guys volunteered to do that.
Voluntold to do it, but those. I mean, I'm not opposed, but
Okay.
now it's included in my
Duties.
in my HOA
right.
thing. Yeah.
So you're going to set your clock ahead?
Yes, but it's nice now that most of our devices do it on their own. You don't even have to
Some
worry
of
about
them.
it. Yeah, my
Some
car.
of them.
I'll
I don't
have
know
to
if that kitchen
change
stove
and-
is going to do it itself.
No,
Or the
I don't rely on
microwave.
my kitchen stove. My watch will automatically update, which is nice, and that's what
Okay.
I use the most.
And in our house, we have some older clocks that you have to take the back off of them to
You
get
have like a
them.
cuckoo clock.
Yeah, like all kinds of crazy clocks. So, all right, and
so-
we noticed Colin the Second's not here today.
Yeah,
He is
it's his
actually
birthday.
having a birthday.
He's one of the hardest working people I know.
Is
I'm
he
so
really?
glad he took some time off.
Isn't it encouraging to see a young man?
Very much so.
So-
We've had this discussion many
Yeah,
a time.
Yep.
Yeah.
On his game.
You just
and
don't
into his
run
game.
into that too often.
Not at 21 and
No,
22
no,
years
no.
old. So I think that's just some good breeding. Okay.
So I hope he enjoys his time off.
Okay. What else?
I think
Anything
things
else?
this morning has gone very well. I think.
Okay. No fights have broke out.
No, I kept them, behind the line.
Behind the line.
We had a couple people
All
try to
dis-
walk through.
All
but,
disgruntled. Oh yeah,
yes,
that's always cool.
Yes.
You wonder if they really don't see the cameras or if they're just messing
I don't
with their
know.
minds.
I don't know.
All right.
I often wonder.
Often wonder. All right. Well, I'm going to say thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
We'll
Thanks
have
for having
Denise
me.
come on right after Colin's done.
Sounds
Is that
good.
okay?
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Jerry's Lawn Care, Jerry Santoro. You hear me talk about him each and every week. Just want to let you know if you're thinking about who's going to do your lawn care this year, whether it's for your business or personal, Jerry Santoro is a good guy. If you need some reseeding done, maybe you got some trees or stumps that you want dealt with, maybe you need a bucket truck for some reason, maybe you want an irrigation system for your yard, he can help you out. You got a paver project you're thinking about and you don't know who to call, Jerry Santoro does it all. He has an excavator. He can dig up a basement. basement. He can dig a footer or a foundation. Whatever you need done, his estimates are free. He's a good, knowledgeable, friendly guy. Been in business over 10 years. Good local guy. He sells firewood too. So if you need some firewood, whether it's campfires or whether you need it because you're going to put in a pizza oven, a wood-fired pizza oven. Maybe everybody's going to get one of those here in the next day or two. But whatever you need firewood for, he can help you out. His phone number, 363-6025, 363-6025, jlc-llc.com. Jerry's Lawn Care. Taking a quick break from the radio. Going to be back in just a minute, so watch me on Facebook because I never stop talking. We'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are here. We are live. We are at Smith's Cafe. We want to thank them for sponsoring the show. We sure do appreciate it. If you have a Weller's discount card and you're using it, I'm happy for you. If you don't have one and you need one, man, what a great idea. They're only $10. If you were here at Smith's Cafe right now, you could use your Smith's gift card or your Weller's discount card and save 10%. I know it's not a big deal, but 10% is 10%. All right, Colin,
right.
what?
10% is 10%.
10% is 10%.
Good math, Jim.
It is, 10% is not 8% or 12. It's 10%.
I'll
it
take
works
12
pretty good.
if you want to give me 12.
Would you really?
Well, when it's in my favor.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant discounting.
Right. No.
All
I'll
right.
take it, not give it.
Have you talked to Tracy?
Yeah, I had a text with her. Yep.
I just didn't
she's
know if
there.
she's busy or not
Oh,
busy.
she was
or...
busy. Yeah, I texted her. It took her like a half hour to text me back. She said, I'm sorry, I was working.
Okay.
So
right. She's on the job.
Verify that.
Verify
Go back and look
that.
at the cameras and stuff.
Okay. You knew she was there.
Right.
You just didn't know if she was working or not.
That's right. All right. So Wall Service
Okay.
Center, we are open today. If you want to give us a call and schedule an appointment, it's 422-8110. We're ready to take your call right now, and we'll be there till about noon. Generally on Saturdays, we schedule out appointments, and we go until the appointments are done. We usually don't go past noon.
Okay,
But if
I
we
got
get done
you.
a little early, we may
You're gonna
close a little
scoot.
bit earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So that's how Saturdays work. It's a little more relaxed, and we just we appreciate Ron and Tracy and whoever comes into work on the Saturday.
So they can get a little bit of a break.
Exactly.
Fine, and if not, whatever it is, it is. But
That's
you're
right.
not technically saying that you take walk-ins. You mainly have people schedule what they
most of
want
the time
done.
we
They say,
schedule.
I'd like to drop my vehicle off or wait, but I want to schedule it. I guess that's what Katie does. She's
Right.
going to schedule it. So that's why
Well, and we like to
sometimes
schedule everything if possible. Wouldn't it be nice if you could schedule
a breakdown?
a breakdown? Exactly. that's you're exactly right with that. You know, if you can schedule or actually avoid that breakdown by scheduling.
Yes, preventative
maintenance. Exactly.
Right.
So
Right.
that's what we try to do at Wall Service Center. We want to get you on the schedule to even when we just do an oil change, we're going to look things over and let you know, hey, is there a brake job coming up, or am I going to need tires soon, or
Or
hey,
you got a steering arm or a steering knuckle.
or
It's just not right.
a steering rack leaking.
Yes,
leaks.
that's
Things
a
like
dead
that.
sign. That's a sign something's going to go wrong.
Exactly, and and so if we can get ahead of that and save you from a breakdown, it costs you a tow bill sometimes,
Right.
But it's also going to cost you time, and that's probably the most valuable
I have a
asset we
crazy
have
question.
is time right now.
Crazy question.
Yes.
Let's say somebody gets an oil change and they get the roadside assistance.
Right.
That gives them a free tow bill, doesn't it?
That up to $75, it's going to cover it. Yeah.
I forgot all about that example. In
Yeah.
other words, so, if you don't pay attention to what Colin tells you might need done, at least if you get an oil change, you got $75 towards your tow.
You got some backup, or
You got some
or a
backup,
jump
right.
start.
You're not
if we-
alone.
If we tell you need a battery and you say
don't respond.
and
right.
I totally understand. Some people say I just don't have the money right now, and I get it. I
You need to get
understand
where
it.
you can offer financing.
We actually just got signed up for that, and we're working on. There's a little training we have to go through. With it to understand how it works, and I know there's some laws and rules you have to follow on it.
Right.
So
leave the
we're
app
actually
places.
working on that training right now, and we're going to be able to offer some great deals, maybe some interest only, or
But, say somebody's got a couple vehicles and they need $1,000 worth of work.
Yeah.
And they really want to get it done, and they can afford so much a month, but they just can't
Right.
get it all together to lay out $500 or $1,000 at one time.
Right.
Well, I think this is a great idea.
I think it is too. So we're working on that, and we should have the news for you here in the next week or two of what plans or promotions we're offering. Exactly. So Wall Service Center, 422-8110, wallservicecenter.com, downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Stop in, say hi, and pick up one of these free calendars. And these are Scenes of America 2019. Yes. I don't know how they got Scenes of America from 2019 because I bought these in 2018.
Wow.
But that's pretty good. They're glimpsing into the future.
They're glimpsing into the future. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is.
I thought you actually went around the country and took the picture.
Yeah.
So
that is a business expense, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a business expense. Right. I got to get my calendar done.
Right. Got to buy a motorhome.
That is a great idea.
There you go.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, Colin.
We're going to let Denise come on.
Yes.
She'll talk about the motorhome with you.
Right. All right, Denise, we're ready for you. So, everybody, this is my young bride, Denise Weller, who actually went to Dover High School.
Graduated in 1977.
Wow. Do you remember?
I remember.
You remember graduation?
I remember graduation, but the biggest thing I remember, I heard the mayor talking how he said he was just an average student.
Right.
I was just an average student. And I have a handful of regrets in life.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that's one of them, that I didn't apply myself or do any of the extracurricular activities. I was just there to get out. I know. Everything was there. They offered a lot, and I did nothing.
So are you encouraging people to?
I am encouraging people, definitely.
When you're in school, to do more than you feel like doing.
Yeah, make the most out of it.
Okay.
Okay.
No, I wish I'd have quit school. I'm just the opposite.
We're always different. We're
that's
black
fine.
and white, you know.
Yeah. I want a motorhome. You don't want a motorhome.
Now, here's the next question.
Okay.
I need to go to Hobby Lobby today.
Right.
Do you want to go with me, or do you want me to go right after I leave here?
Here's my plans for the day.
Okay.
Okay. There's a job fair at Yogi Bear Campground.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's Jellystone Camp. What's it called? I forgot the name of the place.
I don't know, but I know where you're talking about.
So I want to be the ice cream scooper. Okay?
Our granddaughter wants a job, is what it is.
Our granddaughter, Ashlyn, wants a job.
What are you hoping to make a big plug for?
I'm hoping to make a couple deals while I'm there, to be honest with you. Okay. So I was going to go from here to get Ashlyn. Hold on. We're coming back on the radio. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Don't go anywhere. Mm-hmm. The staff, the management, the advertisers, nobody. All right. Anyway, Jim Weller here, and you are listening to the final half hour of Weller Does Delmarva, okay? And we're talking with my wife, Denise, and we're talking about today's activities. Denise has to go to Hobby Lobby in Salisbury.
Yes.
Okay. Now, why don't you wait till later and we'll go out to dinner at Going Nuts?
Well, that was my next question. If you wanted to go to the movies.
Oh, yeah.
And out to dinner.
But
then
here's what I got so far.
Okay. Tell me your day.
Okay. I want to get done with the show about 9 o'clock. Okay.
Right.
I'm going to go pick up Ashlyn, and I'm going to this campground, and they're having a job fair. I'd like to get her a job. I want a job scooping the ice cream.
Do I have to get a job?
No, you don't.
Okay.
And then I'm hoping that they'll want to start advertising on this show. Anyway, so I'm going to this campground with Ashlyn to a job fair. After that, I'm taking her home, and I was hoping to take Brody to Millsboro to the Touch-A-Truck thing.
Okay.
But that's not till 1.
Okay. Hobby Lobby's going to have to wait a long time then.
Well, and you want to work on it, don't you?
No.
I can tell it. No. I can tell it in your body language. You're like, why don't you go on to Hobby Lobby?
No, we're not making 2 trips.
No,
down
we'll
to
go out
Salisbury.
to the movies in Midway.
No, we'll see.
And we'll go to 1776 or Outback for dinner.
We have never been to 1776. Are you trying to wow me or something?
Yes, I am. I am trying to wow you. I've been taken to 1776.
I have never been taking.
I have never went on my own.
Nobody wants to take me to 1776.
All right, Katie's going to take a picture.
No.
Smile, act like we love each other.
Okay.
All right. So anyway,
okay.
I've got Ashlyn. Mm-hmm. Then I'm taking Brody to Touch-A-Truck.
Yeah.
Okay. Then after that, I would like to go to the movies.
Okay.
And I would like to go out to dinner.
All right. That's fine. Sounds like a good day.
Huh?
I
What are we
know.
seeing?
I haven't looked it up yet.
Oh, for real?
Really? So
Come
we
on
may.
now. What is it?
We
Some
may
chick
be
flick or
just
something?
going nuts.
Going nuts in Salisbury.
The only place we're going. Oh.
No, I was saying, why don't you go into Hobby Lobby? Mm-hmm. And then whatever we do, we'll do it Midway or down at Outback. We could go to Big Fish. Look at all these free meals I have at Big Fish. I don't remember what this was about. I have all these free things. Offer. Happy birthday. Enjoy a free dessert on us. Thanks for being a loyal guest. 2 offers are about to expire. I got free lunch or dinner. I got a whole bunch of stuff at Big Fish.
Okay.
Plus, I got a ton of gift cards I haven't used. So, but I'll be glad to go to Salisbury also. I'll just be done with Brody at 2 or 3 o'clock.
I got the whole thing.
You decide from here.
I will.
I'm going to let you make all the rest of the decisions, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just saying that I am going to take Ashlyn.
I got it.
Going to take Brody.
You're busy.
Hope to not get a speeding ticket anywhere in any part of this. And then you and I can go whichever way you want to go.
Okay.
You haven't ever been to 1776? I've only been once.
I don't know what to say.
Okay.
It's not someplace
No, somebody
I would,
took me as
right,
a
it's not
gift.
someplace I would stop on my own. So.
And do you know, I was talking to Jack Riddle, and he really would like us all to go to Bones sometime. He saw the menu the other night and got very excited.
Okay.
So I'm just kidding with you.
It's-
All right, so
it's all
Hobby
good.
Lobby, are we going to go together? I want to go.
I'll let you know.
I like Hobby Lobby.
I don't want to talk about it anymore.
Oh,
I do
really?
want to say, Colin, I gave one of your calendars out the other day, and she was very excited. Yeah,
Wow.
one of my friends. She had been in Florida, and she just got back, and she didn't have a calendar. And I said, I have a Colin Walls calendar. You'll love it.
So you need to pick another one up next time you're there.
Yes, I
or
will.
you can take that one. Well, I don't know. You might.
No, I'll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need it? You could take it. I'll get one. Take it with you. Come on, I feel like I've already messed your whole day up.
Yeah, you
I made
have.
you be on the show. I'm not ready to go to Hobby Lobby.
It's all good.
Okay.
It's all good.
What else we got going on?
I don't know. We got to get up early tomorrow to work church.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're setting the clocks ahead.
Yeah.
What time were we there last week? 6:45?
6:45, but we have to get up, and then it's a 45-minute ride.
Right.
And so,
It's very exciting.
yeah, we get up early. But that's good.
It's good.
You love it. You're a greater. You're. I bet you're the friendliest greeter out there.
I don't know, but I met a whole lot of people last Sunday. All right.
That's good.
My goal, I'm a greeter at this church that we go to, United Church in Dover, and I set a number. So I'm trying to greet 100 people every Sunday is what my goal is. And then once I get them 100 down, then I'm gonna raise it. So, but I like to put a number to everything I do to make sure I know I've accomplished something.
Good for you.
All right. Anything else?
No, that's about it.
You want to talk about this motorhome in public?
Maybe not in public.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. How'd you think Jimmy did?
I think Jimmy did good. I
Where's
love
he
coming
going
down.
next week?
He is going to New York
What for?
City.
A play?
A play, yeah. I
He's
guess
in a play?
No. He's going to Broadway. I've never been to Broadway. He's going to go see a Broadway play. I think it's The Lion King, and then
Really?
they're going to tour the area. I guess
Wow.
He's going to have
Do
a
you
good
want to
time.
go to a Broadway show?
Maybe someday. I don't know. It's on my
Hey,
list.
oh,
but
you got to order
whenever.
our tickets to Gladys Knight and the Pips
Oh, I
or
know.
whatever.
That's by 9:00. They go on sale.
Right.
I am so excited. Gladys
I
Knight.
bet Gladys is excited too.
I don't think there's Pips coming, but Gladys Knight is coming
want to
to the
see.
Delaware State Fair. I love Gladys Knight.
Now, we had a chance to have a ticket to everything.
I know, but I don't know if I would go see anything else.
I was going to buy 8 seats, and we would have had a ticket to everything.
And we would not have used them like many other
I
things
might
we
have.
purchase.
I might have rounded up 7 people.
The gym
gym-
members come to the gym today with me.
No, that's not what she meant. Oh, I thought you meant if I got these 8 tickets, there would be a gym. Join the gym club.
Oh no!
Oh, you mean
I
the?
was talking exercising.
I've been to the gym.
I
I was
one
in that
time.
hydrotherapy, whatever it is.
Just stop.
All right.
All right.
I got my membership.
We
though.
do love each other.
I'm always ready to go. They just had a restaurant in there. I'd be fine.
Be all right.
All right.
Okay.
I took you to Gilligan's last week.
I like Gilligan's.
What'd you think?
It's
I've been
nice.
there 3 times since they've
I
opened.
know. I look on Facebook and I keep seeing you with a picture of the food in front of you all the time. Oh, here comes Kevin Short.
Kevin Short. Oh, don't break his train of thought.
Uh-oh.
He's busy. All right, I'm going to leave you, all right?
All right.
I want to go Salisbury way.
Okay.
So just save Hobby Lobby for
I'm
me.
going to save it. I'm going
Okay.
to go home and order my tickets.
And figure out what movie we're going to see.
I will do that too.
Okay, I hope this has been entertaining for you.
It's been good.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you.
All
Bye-bye.
right. Bye.
Bye. All right, everybody. Todd Riley, I believe, is going to be stopping by sometime here, hopefully. He might have gotten interrupted or whatever. I did mention last week we bought a 0-turn mower off of a gentleman who won it at a at a fundraiser. So we bought a Kubota 42-inch zero-turn mower. And we're cutting that thing loose for $3,750, and it's brand spanking new. So if you happen to need a new zero-turn, we can offer you financing if need be. We have a deal for you on one at Weller's in Bridgeville. Kevin Short has stopped by from Mid-South Audio. Mid-South Audio is a good supporter of the show, a good friend of ours, and a good guy. So we want to say thanks a lot to Mid-South Audio, whether you need audio or whatever, all kinds of things, they can help you out. Do you want to show this item or would rather not? All right, here he goes. This is a brand new toy one of my friends has purchased from Mid-South Audio that I didn't even know they sold. So when you think of Mid-South Audio, just think like this. If you're not sure if they sell it, it's this simple. Call Kevin and say, do you or don't you sell it? If I throw enough money at you, will you get me one of these? This is a brand new, I don't know what brand it is. I think it's called Portabella. Oh, it's a Portabrace. It's a brand new Portabrace.
Good morning.
Hey, you doing all right?
I'm fine. Yeah. Got a cold, but
great.
You know, but
it's got a cold.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
All right. I'll get over it quickly.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Okay.
It's a Portabrace case.
Okay.
But, there's the case.
All right. This is for a big event coming up.
But the camera.
Oh, that's very nice. It's a brand new. How many did you buy?
2.
Really? Was this like a BOGO?
No, it was not.
Okay.
No.
I'm just checking.
No. That's right. There was like a, what was it, like an $1,500 discount from B&H? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, from online. So it's a.
So what you're saying is that Mid-South Audio is as competitive, if not more competitive, than online shopping.
We beat the online price on this camera by almost $1,500. So
wow.
Anyway,
same brand, same model.
Yeah, exactly the same.
Okay.
It's a JVC camera, and that will be used in a week or a couple weeks. Next week, right? Yeah. To
St. Patrick's Day.
Shoot the St. Patrick's Day parade. So.
Oh, I got to mention, there's a St. Patrick's Day parade tomorrow in Milton.
A little early.
Can you double check that? Okay, for sure. Okay, what time? 2 o'clock. Okay, just want to make sure I mention that. Emery, just so you know, I'm looking out for you.
There you go.
Okay, so this is where Colin Walls is working with WRDE to broadcast the St. Patrick's Day Parade.
That's correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Is that a microphone on the top up front?
It is.
Okay, wow.
Yep.
And what's the thing next to it? A bracket for something on the right?
Another bracket for a microphone. Yeah.
Another bracket for a microphone.
A hand grip if you want to hand hold it.
Okay.
And place for a battery, and then a tripod adapter.
So you can use a battery, or is this 240 volt?
It's 440. Yeah, yeah,
440.
Yeah.
Direct wire.
Yeah, the cables
Direct
are actually
wire.
bigger than the lens. Yeah. No, it will work off. It'll work off 110 power as well as a battery.
All right, I have another question.
Yes, sir.
When is the Freeman Stage going to announce their concerts?
They're going to do 2 announcements. The first one is Tuesday. What's that? The 12th?
12th.
Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've announced one concert already.
Okay.
Steve Miller and, oh boy, Marty Stewart.
Oh, Marty.
Marty Stewart opening up for Steve Miller. It's a package, and they're on tour.
Wait a minute. Are you allowed to announce
together.
this stuff now?
That one they've announced.
Okay, I don't want you to get us in trouble.
No, they've announced that one. The rest of them will be announced. Well, the majority of the season, I don't know about the majority. They'll be doing an announcement on Tuesday, and then the following announcement is, I'm thinking the 26th at Dogfish Head.
Okay.
So they split their season up, into 2 announcements, and so I don't know if the Steve Miller tickets have gone on sale yet, but I know they've been announced. So,
okay.
But it's going to be a great season. So,
all right. Well, I intend to go there sometime this year. So
cool.
I have to see what suits Denise. We're going to see Gladys Knight, so she's excited about that, but no Pips, she's telling me. So we're going to see that.
I got to tell you a story.
What's that? About Gladys Knight?
Well, yeah. No.
Okay.
Her backup band did some touring without her. This is in the late 70s. And a friend of mine's father, who worked in D.C., would often frequent the Birchmere, which is in Alexandria, which is a great place to see concerts. This is the old Birchmere, and everybody went there. And one night, he was just driving by and looked on the marquee and saw and the Pips.
Really?
Yeah, because they were playing without her, so they just didn't call themselves the Pips. They called themselves and the Pips, which I thought was funny. That's like.
Did they get in trouble?
No.
Okay.
They were billing themselves that way. It was her band. Yeah, it was. So.
All right.
Yeah, Dinah. There's some good shows coming up at the fair. They've announced. So.
I had this idea to buy these seats, where you get it. I guess they're called a season pass.
Okay.
Got all excited about it.
Yeah.
And I was going to get 8 of them. A friend of mine was going to buy 4, so we would have the whole row. Okay. But Denise did not think that we would utilize those tickets. So I yielded to her wisdom and decided to not buy them.
Well, my wife is committed to attend shows with you at the Freeman Stage this summer. She is very excited. Because here's what happens. I am either working. I mean, there's rarely a night that I can go just to the Freeman Stage and enjoy a concert. Because, I mean, even if I could do that, we're there and we're working. So, I'm always paying attention to what's going on.
Well, I want you to classically help me grow.
And I get involved. So even if it's like, if my presence isn't critical to the show that we're attending, I might walk into the venue and then we're having a conversation about a show that's coming up 2 days from now or whatever. So it turns into work. So most of the time it's difficult in fact, she and I have never watched a show at the Freeman Stage together.
Okay.
She goes to a lot of them. She ends up having to sit by herself, or she brings a friend. And but she was happy to find out that you and Denise want to go because there's a lot of shows she'd like to see.
Okay.
I mean, she doesn't know who they are yet, but she would. There's always 5 or 6 shows she'd like to go to. So
well, that's our plan.
It'll be good.
Am pledging to become more social. That
well,
is my goal.
you're so introverted, but
I'm backwards in many ways.
How did you get a recommendation? How did you get a dinner recommendation out of? I got a Jack Riddle story. Is he watching?
He might be. I'm not sure.
How did you get? He was. Well, Jack. How did you get a dinner recommendation from Jack Riddle? Because so the other day I was talking to Jack on the phone, and he told me he was going to be in Nashville.
Okay.
And I go to Nashville a lot. I spend a lot of time there, and I have one of my favorite restaurants on the planet is in Nashville. So I thought I gave Jack a pearl. It's like, this is a hidden secret. This is a place you've got to go. And he was like, okay, maybe I'll write that down. I said, no, get a pen, write this down. Because there's a lot of steps to making. There's a couple of hoops you got to jump through to make the experience just right. And he didn't really seem all that interested.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I think he's going to do it. But,
okay.
And he's like, I don't know if I have a night where I could do that, and he was, so if Jack's there, I want to report when he goes.
All right. Well, I don't know if we're going or not. Now, my wife Denise does not like to eat out.
Really?
Oh, and it's getting even more interesting because she started a new diet called the Mediterranean. She doesn't even call it a diet. She's just changing the way she's eating.
Really?
Yep. Because she feels one of the two of us needs to focus on their health.
Well, if I've got a weakness,
I didn't mean me and you.
No,
I meant my wife versus me. She thinks one of the two of us better start focusing on her health.
If I've got a weakness, it's I love to eat out, and I love to eat at home. My wife's a very good cook, and I like to cook, but it's eating out is fun. So I saw you've been taking advantage of the crab cakes at Gilligan's.
Right, I'm looking for Gilligan's to sponsor me.
Let me tell you. There are more people eating in Milton, Delaware in the last few days.
Yeah.
So last night, Debbie said, why don't you just go to Milton and pick up something? I said, well, do you want to call Gilligan's or do you want to call Poor Boys? And she said, what do you want to do? I said, Gilligan's is going to be packed. Let's just call Poor Boys. So she called over there and got it. It was packed. The backyard was packed. Gilligan's was packed. I mean, I think
there's Irish Eyes too.
And I didn't get that far. I mean, this is on Route 16.
Wow.
I did not look and see if the Miltonian was packed, but this is.
I think they're closed for remodeling.
Are they? Okay, well maybe
that would also have something to do with it.
But I mean, I've been a little concerned for the backyard, a place I like to go, and it's right across the street from Gilligan's. But they weren't suffering last night; they were full. So
good. Well, anyway,
enough about there's a whole food show coming up on this radio station.
No, later. Jack said I wrote it down.
Oh, he did write it down. Okay.
Yes. And right. Jack has a photographic memory.
He's one of the smartest people I've ever met.
He told you that, didn't he?
He told me to say that, yes. Yes, he did.
Well, he didn't tell me to say that. Yeah. He just told me that. He never told me to repeat it, but
So
Jack's a good guy.
If he goes there, Jack, I told you, I guarantee you, if you go there and you don't have a good time, just give me the ticket and I'll refund your money.
Wow.
It is one of the greatest.
I think I'm going to Nashville soon. I may find out what it is.
I'll make you the same deal.
Okay.
You go there, you follow my instructions because there's a trick to it.
Oh, you got to have a certain wait.
You got to have a certain waiter. You go there. You got to reserve a table and the waiter. You get both those things happening. It'll be the best dining experience of your life.
Okay.
It's memorable.
I need to find a job for my granddaughter.
Okay.
I need one that fits her personality and that will help her come out of her shell just a little bit. In other words, to be a little more outward. So, Todd Riley has not shown up, has he? Okay. Just want to make sure I don't miss him. You gonna take a picture of me and Kevin?
Cool.
Kevin, look clean shaven if you would.
Okay, I'll do my best. Yeah, my wife was mentioning that this morning.
But anyway,
can we mention this? Do I have? Can I just squeeze a little bit of free time out?
Go
of
ahead.
All right, next 2 weeks from today, the 23rd.
When is it?
Saturday, the 23rd of March. Yeah.
Oh, March.
Yeah,
not April.
of March. Yeah, and it's the Worship Production Conference, Crossroad Community Church, sponsored by. It's sponsored by the Bridge, but we do the event. And
it's a big deal.
It is like there's 16 classes, I think, all day. We have 2 great keynote speakers, an industry legend, a guy named Bill Thrasher that's going to be there. He was with the Billy Graham Crusade and also with Walt Disney World. He's an absolute genius in the business. And then on top of this, there's also a trade show. So there'll be in a simulation or there'll be more audio, video, lighting gear assembled in that church in the trade show than you can see anywhere on Delmarva. It happens every 2 years. It's bigger this year than ever.
But only a limited number of tickets.
Yeah, they limit it to 500 because it's classes and we've got a limited capacity.
You also want it when a guy walks up to a booth.
You want to be able to have,
got an hour wait to talk to somebody.
We can guarantee personal service. You can get one-on-one time, all the time you need with a manufacturer. Okay. If we limit it to 500, but tickets are going well. So
MidSouthAudio.com.
30 in advance, 40 at the door. It comes with lunch, and it's lunch prepared by the fine folks at Crossroad Community Church.
$50,000 worth of door prizes.
I think it's 5,000.
Oh, I just added a zero to it by mistake.
Yeah.
It was
it's 5,000.
All right.
But I tell you what, there's some good door prizes. I've seen some of them.
$5,000 worth. Good.
AKG K240Ms. We got 9 of those to give away.
Wow.
9 sets. They're $120 a piece. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's going to be good. So anyway, thanks for letting me throw that in.
No problem. All right. Anything else?
1776, I think you ought to talk her into it. She'd like that.
We went to Ruth Chris one time. We went with Jack Riddle.
Yeah.
He got us an entire tour of the entire place. I mean, we were in the freezers looking at everything. We were over in the clubhouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Upstairs, the part that, it was unreal. I mean, I was just hungry. We learned about how they only use the plates so many times.
That's what Jack does with his friends?
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. I mean, but it was pretty good. Why? What do you say?
No, nothing. So that's the friend treatment. Yeah.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
He took you to Arby's?
Yeah.
I think I paid my own way.
Checkers Drive-In in Salisbury.
I think I paid my own way, all right? I don't want to get nobody in trouble here.
Jack's
my
great.
Gosh.
So,
and I heard my son's going to New York to a Broadway play.
Really? What you going to see?
I forgot already.
Oh, come on. What was it?
The Lion
King?
Yeah.
Excellent show. Great show.
Wow.
I saw that in Hawaii, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
So,
well, anyway.
I've seen it on Broadway. But
you're doing this show on April 27th. Don't forget that.
April 27th, I'm here. Yeah, that's right. Doing this for you. Yeah.
Because I'm out of town. I'm going somewhere. I think Nashville, but I can't remember. Denise has got it all planned.
You got to do a Facebook Live from this restaurant I'm telling you about. You got a Facebook Live
from there to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would not while we're here.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, just in general.
Okay.
Yeah, while you're there.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I want to remind people Weller's is open. We sure would appreciate your support. We had a 1-trailer day yesterday, and it's the weather that's just killing us. People can't tell if it is wet, but I'm ready.
Unbelievably
Even
wet.
though it's wet, folks.
Aren't you glad
I'm still
this
ready
isn't
for
snow?
business. Well, I'll tell you, some of my mud was drying out. And I'm so glad it did rain, so I could recognize it again. Because I had forgot what dried out mud looked like.
You know, I've lived in my home now for 13 years. I've heard my sump pumps run maybe 10 times in 13 years. They won't shut off right now. I mean, it's amazing how wet it is.
It is amazing. So Weller's is open. Wellers.com on the web. Weller's Utility Trailers in Bridgeville. Hey, I want to thank people for watching this show. Here's Colin's new camera. He's going to turn it on.
Oh, is it working?
Oh, he's all excited. Hold on. It's going to come on in just a second.
I hope it works.
Okay,
there we go.
You go.
Good.
There it is.
Good. See, we're beta testing it now. There we go.
That's pretty cool, ain't it?
Cool.
Yep, there it is.
That's a good-looking shot.
Yep, zoom right up on the other camera. So he bought 2 of them.
There you go. Yeah.
There it is. So that's that's the camera Colin's using to look at us. That's pretty good zoom.
Yeah. Oh, and that's a great image.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's frightening.
Yeah.
It was like Monster Mash. Yeah. What was that? Look at the hair on my head, though, man. Denise cuts my hair, but she didn't get these up here. She's wishful thinking. She keeps thinking they're going to grow if she leaves them alone.
We got to prune them. You got to prune them.
Oh, I thought you said part them. I'm thinking, how am I going to part them?
They're not partable yet. Yeah.
Okay. Unless I split them.
You know, I tell people I don't have a 4-head. I have a 5-head.
What's that mean?
It's just not a 4-head. It's 5.
Okay.
It must
5.
be bigger. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
5 being larger than 4.
Oh,
that was the humor in that joke. Yeah. Yeah.
You got to explain. you got to write them down for me. You got to tell me ahead of time when you're telling a joke.
I'll text you the jokes now. Look, I'm going to say this. Laugh on cue.
All right, we're out of time. So thank you, everybody.
What day am I doing this? The 27th?
The 27th of April.
And I've got to talk the whole time?
Just like this.
Wow.
And laugh once in a while. And
Colin's going to be here.
Sense.
Have we made sure that Colin's going to be here?
One of them's going to be here.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah. You want me to
my wife thinks I can talk for 3 hours straight.
Well, do you want to line up a bunch of musicians?
We're out of time.
We're out of time. We are.
Okay.
What, can you hear the music?
No, he's pointing to his ears.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good weekend. God bless you. Thank you. Hit the share button to my Facebook audience one more time. Thank you. See ya. Bye.